episode is called Darkness Shall Rise, it should be called The Ninjas Find Themselves in the Most Sketchiest Places or Situations and Don't Question It. Oh, poor Cole. Wait until he realizes that they have to fix the city another 2,100 times. Hey Kai, are you going to help them out, or are you just gonna stand there and try to use your fire elemental powers? You don't have your fire elemental powers, buddy. I'm sorry.
Really? But there's a waiting list a mile long.
Just wait till later seasons, and everyone still lives in this goddamn city, even though it's been attacked multiple times. Hey people, just go live somewhere else. Hey Nia, the usual go guide who knows a goal is usually a scam, or they're not truly who they say they are. Hey, yo, it's the Destiny's Bounty. I'm surprised the ninjas didn't try to go find this thing.
I will lead you. Lead us.
Hey, Scales, I know how the seasons goes. You will not lead them. You'll lead them down into another hole.
You in the first place, not to awaken the Devourer.
No, you didn't. It was the ninjas that told you guys that.
You want a home? I'll give you a home.
Hey, Lord Gamadon, how you been? Also, how did you find the Serpentine?
If I'm going to rule Ninjago, I know I...
Hey, Gamadon, just use your skeleton warriors.
Skeletons served their purpose, but I...
Okay, so what are the skeletons doing now? Okay, Ninjago really needs to make a set for the Dark Bounty. This is the coolest looking ship. Hey Gamadon, you don't need to threaten the snakes to do your bidding. I feel like they're gonna join you anyhow, no matter how dumb your plan is.
Have my son, and it is written that he will one day defeat me. What good
Hey, Lord Gamadon, I have an idea. Just capture your son and just put him in a cage.
Destroy Lloyd.
I mean, destroying Lloyd doesn't mean you have to kill him. I mean, there are other ways of destroying him, like destroying the team or injuring him. You don't have to murder him. What does Lloyd having to reach his full potential having to do with you and him fighting?
Golden Peaks, birthplace of the golden weapons.
I thought this was Spinjitsu master or made the golden weapons just by force. Why does everything in Ninjago have a birthplace?
Bath is a cozy dream. Who needs?
You know what? I expected this much. The ninjas are completely 100% broke.
Why do I smell old people?
Look, dog.
Probably because those were the last two people who lived here.
The main objective is to train Lloyd, not kick our feet up in some swanky suite. If this is all we
Hey,
can afford,
maybe you guys should listen to what Cole's saying. If you actually listen to Cole, what Cole was saying, you guys wouldn't have to get jobs later in the season. But you guys didn't listen to what Cole said, so you guys all had to get jobs.
Another property that you'll just love.
Oh, man.
Okay, this person's 100% suspicious. I like how she's like, just 2.5 seconds ago, oh, this is all you can afford, and then she shows them this. How has no one rented or bought this room yet? How expensive is this room? And also why I find this super suspicious is because it has everything that the ninjas need. Now we see all the ninjas getting jobs. Jay's a pizza delivery guy, Cole's stopping bank robberies, Zane's a chef, and Kai, yeah, I'm gonna have a humongous discussion of what the hell Kai's job is. Now the ninjas finally realize, hey, having no job is a lot harder. Not everyone's gonna appreciate the line of thing that you do. Especially for Kai, who you know is being used as a jumping trampoline. How is this not 100% legal? Kai, call the cops, please. Okay, how long have these ninjas been in this apartment? How long have Nia and Ruben gone? Because they say they worked for so long that they can't even move their muscles to do any fun. And Zane's even complaining that his gear's locked up. So how long have they been here to work this hard for them to be sore? Okay, I 100% believe that the person who gave them this building is also stealing the money.
Sure, if I do the human pinata.
Kai, call the police. This is 100% illegal. Instead of, the ninjas trying to help Lloyd, they completely forget about him this entire episode. They're supposed to be training this kid, but yet they're not going to.
The Devourer. No, you idiot. We've already done that.
Yeah, and how well did that turn out for you guys?
5 minutes?
Then I guess he comes out of your pocket. Now get going!
Hey Jay, I'm starting to believe that Kai's not the only one in a shady business deal. I like how Jay just pulled up and he was like, what are you guys doing? Hey Jay, the poor girl is getting mugged. How about you help her out?
first in Union?
Sure is, but there hasn't been anything built here in ages.
Hey Jay, realize it's a trap. Get out of there. By the way, how did the Serpentine know that the ninjas got jobs? Like the snakes have 0 brain cells. In order to fake out the ninjas, they must tell them loudly what the plan is. Hey Cole, you're supposed to be guarding the bank. If you fall asleep, this bank is gonna get robbed by someone other than the Serpentine. I like how for some weird reason the ninjas are super invested in this bank robbery. Like, hey, not all you guys need help. Like, I know Cole has a job there, but he's a ninja and he can handle himself. Well, all the ninjas got fired from the jobs except for Jay. Jay still has a job, but most likely he's fired as well. Hey, you guys didn't need to use Spinjitsu to turn on your mask. And also, Jay's most likely still walking. The most dedicated ninja out of them all, the blue ninja. Okay, I know the Serpentine said they were gonna take the subway, but there must be multiple subways in Ninjago City. How did they figure out which subway they were gonna take? Did they find the map that the Serpentine left for them? I got yoinked.
Welcome.
Sorry about that.
That's quite alright. Venom can't hurt.
Okay, Zane definitely deserved that.
Just trying to distract you.
Hey, it would be easier if you guys' plan worked if you didn't tell them the plan. Lloyd, that must be the worst game to ever play. The graphics look horrible. And also, you get to see Scales. Hi, Scales. Come to kidnap this child because the ninjas can't look after him. Did the ninjas before they leave put child lock on Lloyd?
Father cares about.
Hey Scales, it is a very bad idea to try to kidnap Lloyd. Garmadon's gonna murder you.
Hello? What's going on in there?
Just break down the door! You know that something's not right. And also, how did you guys find the apartment? I'm pretty sure the ninjas didn't tell you guys where they lived. Okay, this is pretty cool. They don't have weapons, so they're just gonna take apart the train and beat them with the train things. Jay, I suggest you start running faster. Hey, this doesn't work in real media. If one person can't do it, 3 other people will not help stop this train. Well, there goes the snakes. You guys have successfully captured them, but not really. You guys only captured them because this train stopped. Hey, you guys realize what's missing in this scene? Yeah, the broken glass that Scales broke. Did Nia and Rue fix that? And also, how did they fix that?
Away for a day and everything falls.
Okay, this is the only thing that I don't believe, that Nia and Rue were gone for a day. I 100% believe they were gone for a lot longer. You mean in a day they found an apartment, had to pay rent in the same day? Hey, guess what? That's not how rents work. You usually have more time than a day to actually pay rent. And also, they were able to easily, all of them, find jobs. There's no way that this only happened in a day. Hey, is someone here gonna help poor Lloyd carry that stupid table, chair thing, whatever the hell it is? How come Scales is the only one in prison? What happened to the other Serpentine? Did you guys just let them go after they fell out off the train? Well, here comes the mega weapon. I hate the mega weapon. It is the most pointless weapon. I'm just like, they should have destroyed this a lot sooner. But I'm guessing they had to keep it because they didn't know what they were gonna do with this goddamn storyline. Until they realized, oh wait, we need to destroy it to continue the plot. Let's throw it into goddamn space.
I fear there is a great disturbance in the...
Hey! You can't say that. That's a Star Wars line. Anyway, on to the next episodes. Pirates versus Ninja. This is so cool. We get a little bit of lore of like who owned the Destiny's Bounty. And after it crashed, I 100% believe that it was owned by someone else because it was just in the middle of the desert, but it could be explained that maybe the water, evaporated. But the Dark Island does exist, so I would suggest you keep looking.
The wheel! No! Not no-eyed Pete!
Why would you guys allow a man who has no eyes to try to sail your ship? This is a horrible idea. Well, I figured out who's been cursing the Destiny's Bounty. It's the pirates who drowned on the ship. Look how goofy the ninjas are. Cole, why are you wearing a pot on your head?
Late for your next lesson with Nia.
What is Nia teaching him? We never get to learn this.
It will only be unlocked when the key...
I like how they never truly explain how you can do Spinjitsu. It's just like, oh, it's inside of you and you can do it. It's never fully explained like steps or process of how you do it. Oh, it's his lesson with Nia, how to take care of his dragon? I mean, that's cool, but also I realized that this should be all the ninjas' responsibilities. This was just their dragons, but once separated, but once they came back, it fused together. This shouldn't just be like, oh, a 10-year-old's because now it's fused, so now it's the 10-year-old's problem. This should be all the ninjas' problems. Now the ninjas finally realized, hey, maybe their cramped apartment is a little bit too cramped to be training Lloyd. They gotta find something bigger. So they're gonna exactly do that, but they don't know how to. And Wu gives them a bus token, which they've never seen before.
Fool, they're unspeakable.
Hey, Serpentine, get the hint. Lord Commandant has no clue what to do with this weapon, nor will he ever. Okay, quick question. Why is the mecha weapon only to create and not destroy? Like, you could take the regular golden weapons and use that for evil, but why is only the mega weapon only supposed to be used for kind of good? Hey, didn't the ninjas clean out the Destiny's Bounty? Why is this the only place that is still super dirty? Hey, Commandant finally realized this. Hey, there's a thing called the Dark Island exists. Can't wait for him to try to go find that. Hey, look, it's wish magic. Okay, quick question. Why does the mega weapon drain a person? Well, here comes the brown ninja, Dareth. A lot of people in this fandom don't like Dareth because he's sort of annoying and obnoxious, but Dareth does so much for the ninjas and it never gets recognized. Poor Dareth. Yeah, he's not the best of fighters, but hey, you guys could help him with that. You guys are ninjas after all.
Not possible, for I am the greatest in the land. How many trophies?
Yes, you are, Dad. And make sure no one tells you to change. Also, why is Cole's voice coming out of Jay's lips? This happens a lot in Ninjago. Okay, this is cheating. But this is 100% cheating. He meant a fair fight, not use Spinjitsu. Dareth can't use Spinjitsu. This is cheating. Hey, Serpentine, aren't you gonna go fight the pirates? They just randomly appeared on your ship, and the first thing you don't do is try to throw them overboard. Well, here comes another ghost to curse the Destiny's Bounty. Hey, Garmadon, your snake army sucks. Maybe you should train them in fighting. Oh, this is gonna be the pirates' favorite ship.
That was the power of the staff of...
Hey, Lloyd, you definitely will have to pay for baking the ground. By the way, I love how Dareth only has 2 students in this most crappiest JoJo. Like, where are their parents? Like, these kids' parents did not love them at all. Well, R.I.P. Dareth's hand. Dareth, I recommend going to the hospital for that broken hand. The pirates are the best thing that comes to this episode. They're just like a menace to society. They came in, had no clue where they are, but they're like, hey, we're gonna still go rob people.
Is somehow behind this.
Zane, how do you know that? Hey, Kai, the bus driver does not get paid enough to do this. And also, shouldn't you thought of that before you brought the kid along? Hey, I know how to make this go 1,000 times faster. Just help the poor old lady. I like how Dareth just, casually roof jumps to the pirate ship. This man has zero fear. Of course their weapons are gonna be sharp. They're pirates, Dareth. Okay, this was probably one of the best ideas. Also, why is there a random costume store in Ninjago? By the way, how did the pirate crew not notice that they have more members in this stupid little gang? And also, poor Dareth. And now this is where Dareth confessed, like, yeah, he's been lying about everything. But of course he's been lying about everything. Have you guys seen his dojo? Bye-bye, Dareth. Hey, Dareth's the Brown Ninja. He's the only member that was able to call on a goddamn dragon. You go, Dareth. Ninjas versus pirates. Who's gonna win? Hey, Cole, don't go be fighting the blind man. That's super rude. And also, how are you so bad at fighting the blind man? He's blind. I mean, that's one way in beating pirates and also trying to murder your teammates. Hey, Lord, came here to fight pirates? I thought he told you to stay behind, but of course you don't listen to them. Hey, how about you guys go help Lloyd? He's stuck in a goddamn barrel. And also, R.I.P. Kai. And Kai, you will not be able to pay that. I'm pretty sure you guys are still goddamn broke. You pirates are idiot. Why would you guys leave the key in the goddamn room when one of you guys' enemy has a goddamn long weapon? Hey, Lloyd somehow ended up learning Spinjitsu. How? Because the plot called for it. Of course your son's getting stronger, Gamadon. He's been training. Okay, how did that energy blast go backwards? Lloyd immediately threw it forward, so was his body position not the right way, so that's why it hit backwards? Well, he'll come near to save the day, because you boys don't know how to goddamn fight pirates. Hey, you guys finally saved the day and got your ship back, but not really. How did none of the ninjas realize that Lord Gamadon was still on the ship? I like how the ninjas have been staring into space for the last 2 minutes until Death comes and tries to tackle Jay, and then they stare into space for another goddamn 2 minutes.
Episode 16. Double Trouble.
Stupid light bulb!
Somehow none of the glass particles that Lloyd break didn't hit his face.
You're putting too much pressure on me. Let me have one more try.
Is this truly the best way for Lloyd to harness his powers is with light bulbs?
Clean up, Lloyd. We'll continue training tomorrow.
Don't allow the 10-year-old kid to pick up the glass. You adults should be doing that for him. This is very dangerous, and you guys should be taking Lloyd far, far away from the glass before you know he steps on it.
You dare to defy the Green Ninja?
Again, someone in this room, please clean up the glass before Lloyd accidentally steps on it.
Patience check. Sometimes the greatest opponent we face is ourselves.
Thank you, Sensei Wu, for the help wisdom. Now go help your nephew harness his powers, please.
Remember where he came from.
Oh, you mean the school for bad boys? Where they force people to be evil?
He's the son of Lord Garmadon.
Okay, what does that have to do with Lloyd's teaching?
It's going to take time for him to embrace the light.
Okay, one, that has nothing to do with Lord Gamadon. That was the situation what Lloyd grew up in, which was Dogley's boarding school for bad boy, where they force people to turn evil. Again, Sensei Wu, you have no clue what you're talking about.
I got a part-time job. Thought I could fix the ultrasonic radar in my off time.
Ah, sweet. Does this mean Nia's gonna build new vehicles for the ninjas?
This letter came for Lloyd.
Maybe it's from Gamadon.
It's from Lloyd's old school,
The Darkly School for Bad Boys?
formerly.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Since the last time we were there, they've changed to the Darkly School for Great Children.
I bet you $10 they have not.
I love ceremonies. That means there's gonna be cake.
Well, now we know how to trap coal if we ever need a plan for that.
Lloyd's change inspired them. Now,
How? Just how?
Squeeze in tight. Can everyone hear me?
For this entire scene, for some reason, it feels like Gamadon is talking through a microphone.
Okay, so let's brainstorm on how to use my mega weapon to destroy the ninja.
I know, by making the worst plan of all time and last minute plan is deciding to time travel yourself out of your situation. But that's not gonna work.
Remember, the weapon can only create, never destroy.
Which is quite weird when you think about it. Why is the mega weapon only allowed to create stuff? We know that it's fused with the 4 golden weapons and they could be used for good or evil. Why is only the mega weapon have this one specific rule?
what if you made more pirates? Over the side! No.
Yeah, I have to agree with Gamadon. That is pretty dumb idea.
What if you recreated the Devourer? Over the side! Ah!
Sadly, I still have not heard a real ham scream yet. Maybe it'll come up.
Create a giant ham sandwich?
A poisoned giant ham sandwich?
I love how this was possibly gonna be Gamadon's idea.
Can I defeat Ninja who so rudely refused to be defeated? Weapon, answer me!
The weapon ain't gonna help you answer that question, Gamadon. You're always gonna be defeated by the ninjas.
The giant ham sandwich?
Hey Gamadon, I think your army is telling you that they're hungry. When was the last time you fed them? Why were the ninja suits neatly placed on the bed? Did Gamadon do this? Because we do know that Gamadon used to be their roommate and would know exactly where they lived. But another question, why would Gamadon do this? Did he get bored one day? For anyone who doesn't know this, the red eyes and the pale skin is what Gamadon looked like before he was banished to the underworld.
I've made you to be equal to the ninja.
But why though? So shouldn't you make them more powerful than ninjas? Or is that not how cloning works?
Get to Darkly's in no time.
Oh, that's if Lloyd can get us there in one piece.
Hey Kai, then maybe you should have control of the reins instead of letting Lloyd do it if you're worrying this much about it.
Just be gentle. Any sudden moves can cause him to...
Any sudden what?
Why would you talk to him about flying the dragon if you know that he can't properly fly the dragon yet?
Lloyd?
Brad?
Yes, Lloyd. It's one of your friends from Darkly Boarding School for Bad Boys. Why are you so shocked to see him?
You came! So good to see you.
It is? You put fire ants in my bed.
Lloyd, again, Darkly School for Gifted Bad Boys. That was the whole gimmick of being in the school, was to be bad. Why are you complaining this much?
Shouldn't you all be in class?
For some weird reason, the classrooms are empty. Why are the classrooms empty? What are you guys planning?
Ninja Day. We stay out of sight to honor the way of the ninja for showing us the light.
I mean, that's a cool thing for the students to do, but where are the teachers? Because I definitely know they're not participating in this activity.
Has anyone seen a teacher yet?
Indeed. Their absence is most strange.
Yeah, same thought here. I just noticed it first.
Welcome back, Lloyd.
I'd love to introduce to you the most annoyingest character in this episode.
Gene, I'm gonna get you for...
These kids are complete monsters. So we definitely know they knocked down the ninjas, which means they most likely also knocked down the teachers. How did they able to accomplish that?
Teachers, and we've all been taken prisoner. We tried to teach the boys how to be good, but they overthrew us. They're monsters.
Thank you, lady, for telling the obvious. Also, why did this school turn good after being evil for so long? Was it Lloyd turning into the Green Ninja that changed their side? Or was this Ninja Riders being like, oh, there's an entire swarm of evil children that we might have to deal with in later seasons. So let's just turn them good so we don't have to deal with them in later seasons. Lloyd's greatest weakness. Either being tied up or thrown into a cage.
Welcome to your ceremony, Lloyd. Or should I call it an evil intervention?
Why do they want Lloyd evil? Didn't they kick him out?
They're better off without you.
Yeah, and the world is better off without you, you raspy child voice, not pig.
You've done to yourself and our school's reputation.
Well, it's no one's fault besides your own. You guys are the ones that kicked him out for not being evil enough. If you guys kept him, then most likely he wouldn't have turned good.
Oh, ninja!
The Evil Ninjas soundtrack is super cool.
Not what I had in mind!
Yeah, well, today the ninjas are evil, so that's what they had in mind. How long have the ninjas been gone for? I assume they were been gone for like an hour or two. Why is Sensei Wu still picking up glass?
I bet Lloyd had a blast.
Lloyd? Yeah, sure, yeah. He's still there.
Evil Kai. When you first enter a place and the other person doesn't know you're evil, you just go along with the other person saying. You don't trip up the first line that they say.
Interesting.
Why did Wu intentionally stare at him? Is it because he finally realized that he was wearing sunglasses and that the other ninjas are acting weird?
Monster amusement park is no place for an old man. I just slowed him down.
Oh, yeah, right.
You have no one else to blame besides yourself, Evil Kai.
Ninjago!
How come evil variants of themselves can still do Spinjitsu?
Teach us then. Where are the
Hey Wu, you okay over there? You getting major flashbacks of your brother?
You back yet? Can't wait to see you at the auto body shop.
Is this a phone or communicator? And also, second question, why didn't the ninjas bring it with them when they went to Darkley's boarding school?
Time at Darkley's school would turn you into a bad boy.
Hey Nia, realize that there's something wrong with Jay, please.
It's a bad boy thing.
Evil Jay stole Good Jay's girlfriend.
Call me!
Well, she's swooned. And also, call you? You guys live in the same place.
They're gonna brainwash Lloyd and undo all the lessons we tried to teach.
I like to mention that it is a very large ruler, and secondly, it's gonna take more than a day to brainwash Lloyd.
We have to assume there are hidden passages, which none of you would even know about.
Yeah, no doubt there would be hidden secret passages. Why did you have to point it out that they wouldn't know about it? Of course they wouldn't know about it. They knew. You didn't have to mention it.
I found it!
Jay, hate to break it to you, I don't think that was the right switch.
Aha!
So students have died at Darkley's school for bad boys. That's good to know. Hey, good job, Zane. You found an opening. Now get out of there. Why is Zane glowing? I would assume that it would just be his eyes producing the light, not his entire body.
This is just a huge relief. I couldn't stand being good.
Lloyd, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you need to work on your acting skills.
Gage, step forward! Fire!
It is legit spitballs. You will live if you get hit by a couple of spitballs.
Ready? Fire!
Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but you guys are completely screwed now. Well, R.I.P. to Brad.
Yes!
This is completely unsafe. Lloyd is gonna stand up and have multiple cuts on his arms, right?
Aw, no way! I escaped fair and square!
Hate to break it to you, Lloyd. You got out of the trap fair and square. You didn't escape yet.
Guys, why are we staring at ourselves?
It might have something to do with Lord Garmadon, but who the hell knows that at this point? Hey guys, in the comments, I need your help. When they do fighting scenes, I mostly skip over it because I have nothing really to talk about. So how do I fix that? Like, what do I talk about?
See, I told you my friends wouldn't turn evil. The evil ninja must be my father's doing.
I like how they assumed it was Lord Garmadon's doing, but yet they have no proof that it is. They're just like, Lord Garmadon must have did this. We have no proof, but we're gonna blame him anyway.
I'm like an evil genius.
Yeah, whatever the hell that kid said. I legit just skipped over his dialogue because I can't deal with his screeching voice.
You win. I'm good. But guess what? So's Brad.
Lloyd, you put fire ants in your bed, and you were surprised to see him. How is this kid good?
When I arrived here on my first day, I didn't know how things worked around here, and everyone made fun of me.
Maybe he was trying to make you his henchman. Or, you know, your father is Lord Garmadon, so maybe he was trying to get on your good side.
All of you have a secret good side that stays quiet out of fear, because it thinks it's alone. But it's not. And I'm living proof.
I don't think you are, Lloyd. They legit kicked you out for not being evil enough.
My dad is gonna be so mad.
Yeah, join the club.
Lloyd, you just learned that your dad was so happy that you weren't evil. Where is this statement coming from? Oh, nice. They're making ninja uniforms. Even though I don't know how that would help the ninjas because you're like 7 feet smaller than they are. Oh, never mind. The kids are just tackling the evil bad guys. What was the point of dressing up as ninjas then?
Ain't so bad.
Congratulations, ninjas! The day is saved! Good job!
But I guess now that we've all learned a valuable lesson, I suppose it's cause for a celebration.
Wow, these teachers do not give a fuck that their students captured them at all.
It is true. You have destroyed my evil ninja.
How did you know that your ninjas were destroyed? Were you able to sense it through the mega weapon? How did Lloyd change it into a video game? That makes no sense!
Episode 17, Ninja Ball Run.
Now, this is just a quick pause to tell you all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, for it helps me a lot. And if you all are enjoying these reactions, please tell me down in the comments.
Focus. In order to bear the fate of Ninjago on your shoulders, you must first learn to bear the weight of all of us.
Sensei Wu! He's dead! Don't allow him to do this!
Sensei, I'm starting to think this was a bad idea. Yeah, Sensei, he's just a kid.
Well, maybe you guys should have thought about that before you decided, I don't know, to hop on Lloyd and get a 10-year-old to goddamn balance you guys.
In order for him to succeed, we must all trust one another.
What does this training exercise have to do with trust? Aren't they supposed to be checking the buildings before they bulldoze, the place down? No?
Tomorrow? Let me see that order. Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry about that. We'll be back in the morning.
I hate to break it to you, but saying apology and then leaving isn't gonna help the injured ninjas.
Dareth, what is this all about?
Hey, Dareth. You should have probably told the ninjas sooner about this.
Well, I fell behind on some of my payments, and some developer named Gum Enterprise
rearrange the letters and it smells Gamadon. Hey Lloyd, your dad is in charge of this dumb little plan.
is buying the entire block to put in some stupid frisbee golf course.
The entire block? How? Did he use the mega weapon in order to make himself a company?
They say if I don't come up with 50,000 by tomorrow, the dojo is gone.
Hey Dareth, I know what you need. A goddamn lawyer, cause you're most likely getting scammed.
Darnagam? When you rearrange the letters, it spells...
Oh, Grandma? No! Garmadon!
I love the legal status in Ninjago. Like, everything's just legal in Ninjago. There's nothing illegal in Ninjago. You could do whatever you want, and the police force could care less.
My dad is behind this?
The real question should be asked is how your dad is behind this, because we definitely know this episode, he does not use the mega weapon to create his company. So how did he scam the tidy of Ninjago?
But I heard about Ninja Ball Run.
Ninja Ball Run?
Yeah, this entire thing was made up for this one specific plot.
It's the biggest road race in Ninjago, with a prize of 100,000 big ones. And it's tomorrow.
Hey Nia, how come you aren't competing in this race if you heard so much about it?
You're talking about the most dangerous race known to man. Only the most serious of racers even stand a chance.
Hate to break it to you, Dareth. 2.5 seconds ago, you didn't even know that this race existed. How do you know it's the most dangerous race to mankind?
I can enter with my dragon. You did say I needed the practice.
So,
Hey Lloyd, I think you're gonna end up with more broken bones instead of learning how to practice if you're into this goddamn stupid race.
it is agreed. You will all enter this Ninja Ball Run to save the dojo.
What do you mean I have to react to a racing episode now? How am I supposed to react to a racing episode? I can barely react to the fighting episodes.
Everyone to the 14th annual Ninja Ball Run.
Well, I guess I got the hint of how I'm gonna react to this episode. Do it like these people are doing it.
Grand Prix where it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there first.
Like I just stated in my last video, there are no laws in Ninjago. Everything is perfectly legal as long as you don't get caught. What are you students from the JoJo doing here, Dareth? Don't they have, like, I don't know, actual parents to look after them? Or did you legally adopt them?
We have a few familiar faces.
Lloyd, You could have killed that man.
Pull that lever. What it does.
Hey, what are the students from Dockley Gifted Boarding School doing here? Did Lord's lesson from last episode mean nothing to these kids? I bet you. Also, I suggest, Nia, you should probably scream this information to the ninjas, because they can't hear you.
Look, it's my dad. In or too slow.
I like how the ninjas' parents somehow have, like, I don't know, hindsight or like spider sense in order when the kids do something stupid, they must follow doing the kids' stupidity or finding out where the kid's at just to humiliate them. I get Jade's parents wanting to do this race, but why does Cole's dad want to do this race? This makes no sense.
Is there anyone we don't have to compete against?
Hey yo, it's the Pirates and the Skeleton Warriors. What are they doing in this episode?
Marty, is this against the rules? Rules? There's only one rule in Ninja Ball Run, and that's cross the finish line first.
Of course that's the only rule in this goddamn stupid race.
Where the slightest mistake can be your last.
Hey Nia, I found another serpentine skeleton that you can go and experiment on. Go have fun with that.
The next 2 legs of the race take us into the winding maze known as the Birchwood Forest.
Doesn't the Birchwood Forest also have those like Birchwood tree monsters? How are they gonna be able to drive through there? Those things are gonna kill everyone in this race.
Final word, let's have a good clean race.
A clean race? There hasn't been a clean race since you guys made up this goddamn stupid racing game. By the way, where did these kids get this bus? Is this the bus for Dockley School?
What happened? We've been sabotaged!
Well, that's no one else's fault besides you guys' own. You should have been paying attention to the vehicle you guys were driving in. You know, it's weird. I could care less for racing stuff, but this episode is always a vibe to watch. Well, Ed and Edna were prepared for this race. Also, if they did win this race, what were they planning to use the money for? Aren't the ball things just filled with air? How is this not popping? Or is it filled with something else?
What? Oh, wrong way! Oh, we're going the wrong way!
Well, goodbye, Lloyd. Have fun flying wherever the hell you're flying. Took you guys forever to get Scales out of prison? What have you guys been doing? Also, why do you need to steal a bus and revamp it in order to break Scales out of prison? Well, Scales is gonna get caught and thrown back into prison with all of his other serpentine friends. R.I.P. Scales and his friends.
What in the world is going on?
Poor confused Scales. And I love how the other serpentines are just looking at him so annoyed. They're like, chillax, we're in a racing episode. We'll explain it all later.
Things just got interesting, and it seems some new competitors have entered the race.
This racing episode is so rigged. Like, I love how Scales and the policeman have just started the race, and the racing people do not care. They're like, hey, newcomers have started the race. Yeah, they did start at the beginning line, but guess what? They have joined now. How is this so A-okay?
So that's how this is gonna go. All right, boys.
Took you guys forever to decide to work together to fix your machine? How long have you been just sitting there and staring at it?
Be destroyed. We'll crush them before Lloyd ever...
I love the commentary of the Ninja Ball episode being aired while Commandant's making his plan and saying that he won, but in true reality, he has lost.
To save the dojo? Will they ever quit? Set sail for the race at once. We can't let them win.
Hey, Commandant, how about you just call you a fake company and, speed up the progress of destroying Darius' dojo? Because you've already scammed half of Ninjago into doing that somehow. Poor mailman. He is so tiny on his stupid, pathetic bike. He's gonna get crushed this episode. I love Ed and Edna pulling all the tricks. They were prepared for this episode to happen. Mailman, you're gonna get crushed. Please pull over and just quit. Wait a minute, is that no IP driving the van? Why are you letting the blind man drive the van? How is he driving the van?
Why do I let you drive?
Hey, to be fair, he was doing an excellent point at driving until that certain part happened.
So long, adieu, direct and looking.
I love how Cole's father and his team aren't even trying. They're just having fun while doing this entire event.
We're no longer in last! Things are looking up!
Well, Jay jinxed it. Gamadon's definitely gonna try to stop them. And also, how fast are you driving this thing?
Are you going to use the mega weapon?
No, because he secretly already used it behind all you guys and made himself a big old company that somehow doesn't exist but should 100% exist instead of the thing he's actually gonna use the mega weapon for.
Set all cannons to fire.
I love how Gamadon's like, no, I won't hurt my son, but I'll hurt anyone else that is not my son.
Sonic Raider right now. Ugh, I can't watch, but you, the fans, can in glorious high definition.
Of course it is, because that's the best way to watch anything blow up. Hey Lloyd, finally came back to wherever the hell you flew to. Also, where did you fly to? And good job steering your way back. I thought we were gonna lose you forever.
Hey, what do you say we work together? Yeah, I say let's show them what we ninja are all.
What do you mean work together? Wasn't that the plan from the very beginning? Why did Lloyd join the contest if he wasn't planning to help save the dojo? What was he planning on doing with the money?
Then who's going to slap you around to get this ship moving? Ow! Get this ship moving!
That will always be the funniest and coolest line Gamadon has ever said.
To the Birchwood Forest.
I bet to see at least one treehorn try to mess up this race. If not, this isn't a race and they completely forgot all about the treehorn.
Too slow. We had a lead, but let it go.
Cole's father's group is so chill about losing, they could care less about the stupid race. Hey, good job, skeleton people. You got Lloyd out of the race. Well, that was no one else's fault besides you guys' own. You should have detached yourself the moment Lloyd was down.
Hope they're okay. Yeah, but if they're not, stay tuned for the slow motion replay.
I love how one of the commentaries is like actually worried about the injuries that the people can get while doing this, and the other person's like, yeah, hopefully they're injured. We can see the bloody massacre that just happened.
Terrible. This is all my fault. The only reason he and the ninja entered this race was to help save my dojo.
Oh yeah, this is completely your fault. Well, actually not really your fault because you're getting scammed again. Call a lawyer, Dareth.
Leaving all my poor kids without a training center to help enrich their tiny little lives.
And to either get their parents away from them or to get these kids off of their parents' back.
Their favorite racer, Ninja!
Of course it's going to be the ninjas. The ninjas rule.
Catching you? Those coppers just want to win the race!
Yeah, no duh, because in the law of Ninjago, if you somehow end up in this race and you're chasing out of an escaped convict, you must participate in the race before you actually chase after the ex-convict.
Oh no, we've used up all of our fuel. We're not gonna...
How? Did you guys not fill up before you start this race, or does this tank of vehicle not have that big of a gas fuel tank?
Mom, but we're out of gas!
Oh, then take ours! How?
Here goes, son!
This feels super dangerous and unsafe, but you guys do you.
Rid of the excess weight!
What excess weight?
Again, Gamadon is iconic.
Scales, get off the windshield! I'm trying to win a race!
I love that Scales became so invested in this race. He just broke out of prison, got himself stuck in a race. He has no clue what this race is about, what the prize money is, but he is like so invested in it. Well, that definitely is gonna leave a mark, or a couple of bone fractures, or someone definitely dead.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Oh, we're fine.
Well, at least we figured out that Jay still cares for his parents no matter what.
I'll make sure a part of her will.
That is so sweet. Also, I like how his friend just waited for him to talk to his parents and then hop back into the race.
And make an insurmountable obstacle that they can never survive.
Show, stop lying to us. Garmadon already used the mega weapon to make his company.
You do know we're aiming straight for that cliff, right? You sure that's a good idea? I haven't had time to figure...
I love when Garmadon said, hey, make something so the ninjas can never cross it. And the mega weapon's like, yeah, I'll just make a giant crater. Yeah, sure, that'll work and have no effect or future consequences. Somehow this plan worked, and also not all of you need to be with Kai. Kai could just be the last one to finish the race, and it would still probably count. Yeah! They crossed the finish line, but who crossed it first? Will we ever know? I love the theme that Jay stole from his parents' vehicle is the theme that made them win.
That's not fair! That wasn't even part of the vehicle in the first place!
Garmadon, you lost. Stop acting like a spoiled brat. Well, at least we know where Lloyd gets his behavior from.
This belongs to us!
No!
Hey, the ninjas got the Destiny's bounty back. Now you just gotta find a priest to exercise the dark bounty energy from it.
Look who needs who now!
Hi, police force that was supposed to be chasing Scales after he escaped imprisonment. Hi, Scales, how you been? Did you enjoy beating the race? I know you didn't win, but at least did you have fun?
Joe! Oh, look what I can do!
Child's play.
Alright, let's go. On to another Ninjago reaction video. Now, I must tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, because half of you guys aren't subscribed and you're watching my stuff. Do you guys know what happens when you guys watch my stuff and subscribe? You miss out on all the videos and random short edits that I post. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Question, why is this bounty flying over Darkley's school for no apparent reason?
Lloyd.
Ugh, I always forget in these earlier seasons how bad I feel for Lloyd, because Lloyd is never treated like a kid in these earlier episodes. And then this specific episode, yeah, he turns a lot older, so he kind of loses all of his childhood. Like, how messed up is that?
Now that the bounty is in our possession again, we can train you more effectively.
Hey, did you guys also get rid of that dark energy that Garmadon did to the bounty? And if you did, how did you get rid of it?
One more time.
But we've been training all day.
It's all to get you ready to face your father.
Hey Lloyd, I know what to do. You just have to run away and never set sight on the ninjas ever again.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey look! Lloyd's got a lot better training. Hey, at least we actually know that the ninjas are actually training him this time.
Whoa! That was fun. Are we done?
Hey Cole, you may want to check on the child and see if he may have a concussion. I don't think any child who flies through the air and hits on the ground is A-okay.
Oh, come on, you're better than this. What's on your mind?
I don't know, maybe if you guys actually paid attention to Lloyd and his behavior, you guys would notice that he was looking down at Darkley's school and realizing, hey, maybe I should play with the kids. But unfortunately, he's the Green Ninja and he can't actually play with the kids.
Well, the latest issue of Starfarer just came in at Doomsday Comics, and it's a limited run, so if I don't go out and get it, it's gonna sell out.
So Lloyd wants a comic book. This should be easy peasy for you guys to get. Just get him a dumb little comic book, and he will behave for the rest of the day.
Last they left off, Intergalactic Road Fritz Donegan was surrounded by the Imperial slut.
Hey Lloyd, I hate to break it to you, but you're the only ninja that actually likes comics.
Shoulders. As a green ninja, you have a giant responsibility to hold. I'm sorry, but you don't have time for such childish things.
It is legit, just one comic book. Get him one comic book. That is all he's asking you for.
Other kids get to play and have fun. All I ever do is train.
I hate to break it to you, Lloyd, but you are the Green Ninja and no one's going to change that.
Guys, there's been a break-in at the Ninjago City Museum of History.
Well, at least it's not that museum where we have to be introduced to Miss Hoko. And yes, I'm gonna rant about her when we get to that episode.
And the security cameras picked up you-know-who!
Garmadon, we have to stop him before he uses the mega weapon to start another one of his diabolical plots!
What plot? Exactly what plot? This second season, half of it is just filler. Like, I get they had to use the mega weapon and figure out, like, how to do it, and then they decide to put in the Overlord. It felt like the season had nothing going with them or had no script half of the time.
Yeah. I can't go, and it's safer if I stay here and train.
Okay, one gripe I have against the ninjas is that they need to give Lloyd outside experience. You can't keep caging him and expect him when he has to fight his father this bigger experience, because guess what? You guys didn't train him.
Too old for comic books and too young to fight. When are they gonna make up their minds?
Come on, Pine Size. Show me what you got.
Oh, I know the answer to that question. It's when the stupid episode ends. Shh. Thank you, Jay, for that random shh.
Boy, did they get that wrong.
Why does that look like the odd from Chin's palace? Does anyone else realize that?
We come to a museum if we weren't going to steal anything from it.
Then why come to a museum at all? You guys are complaining like, oh, why would we go to a museum if we aren't gonna steal anything? What would you guys want to steal?
Because Master Garmadon has another plan to destroy the ninja.
Master Garmadon? He's no master of mine.
Hey, Scales, I hate to break it to you, but would probably be the best time to shut the fuck up.
'Cause this time, I will not fail!
Hello, Garmadon, casually or farming. And also, if you weren't so scared of him, Scales, why were you so spooked when you saw him?
Dromaeosaurus theropod Grundalicus, otherwise known as the Grundle.
For someone who isn't probably the smartest villain, I'm surprised you even remembered that long-ass name. I would not. I would just call it the Grundle.
Although now extinct, in its time, it was the most feared and dangerous creature in all of Ninjago.
Garmadon, please tell me you ain't bringing this thing back to life. Have you watched any Jurassic film? This plan never goes as the way you wanted it to. It's gonna probably eat the ninjas. Hey, even if you set this thing to attack the ninjas, your son is one of the ninjas.
With claws that could slice through steel, heightened senses that could detect its prey from miles away, it could track the stealthiest of ninja.
How many of you guys want to bet that Garmadon, when he was younger, used to hunt these things down? Because he seems to know a lot of knowledge. And knowing him and his entire thing of being like, oh, I must be the most evilest villain of all time, but not really. He would definitely go and do something as reckless as that, right?
And once it had picked up your scent, there was no hiding from it.
So basically, if you got this thing mad, you were completely, utterly fucked.
The Grundle? I heard about them. Boy, am I glad we live in an age when we don't have to deal with those things.
How come Jay knows all about the Grundle or has heard about them? Did his parents read him bedtime stories of, oh, if you don't brush your teeth, the Grundle's gonna get you? Because I feel like that's a classic Jay parent move that they would definitely do.
What are you gonna do with a pile of bones?
I am going to make it so the beast shall walk again.
Gamadon, your son's going to get eaten. Guess what? He's a ninja too. The Gondos is not gonna know the difference.
So that you are no longer extinct.
Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. I can't wait for this thing to turn alive and completely snap and try to eat Gamadon.
But hungry for the ninja.
That does not include my son Lloyd. Please put that in with your wish. Hey, just throwing shit isn't gonna help stopping the ninjas. You guys actually have to fight them. You do know that.
Go! Stop them!
Why was the ninjas' #1 plan was, hey, Gamadon's trying to resurrect this thing and make it younger. How about we hop on the thing which he's casting the spell on?
This is not a solid plan, Cole.
I'm not gonna say it, but I told you so. It's almost like Gamadon wants to lose the mega weapon. How do you have such a loose grip that the only way to get it out was for Kai to throw it? Throwing a sword at a weapon should not be able to make you lose that goddamn weapon unless you have a very loose grip on it.
Well, I thought we handled that well. Hey!
Why do you guys want this? Do you guys just want it so you can have it? I see no purpose in why you guys want this.
That's our way out of here.
You snakes do be needing a new plan. That will not fit in there.
It won't fit.
Idiots. I hate to say it, but I told you so.
I can't believe we couldn't catch up to them. I'm usually faster than that. It's as if my legs are half the size.
Hey, how come no one here had whip around when they realized, hey, Jay, your voice sounds a lot different. What happened to it?
Remember that thing being so big? Did it grow? Or did we shrink? Guys?
Why was one of the questions, did we shrink? Like, why did Zane assume that? Like, I feel like maybe he would have guessed what the spell said, but honestly, it just sounds so strange to me why he would think that.
Huh?
Oh my god, baby ninjas. Also, how is Zane a kid? Does this mean like maybe the Vento like had like a kid robot and as time went on he made like the robot be like older and stuff? Cause that would be actually like a cool idea.
Impossible! We must be dreaming, Zane! Tell me we're dreaming! Ninjoids don't dream. Perhaps Gamadon's.
Zane, you just had a dream not long ago. I know most of the time you would say, oh, that was just like a prophecy or something that I got. But hey, you are canonically the only ninja here that actually dreams.
Succeeded in turning back the clock. But instead of reviving the Grundle, it only affected us. Yep.
Oh, if only that was true. If only that was true.
But ninjoids don't turn into kids! Explain that, genius! I've extended my logic parameters.
I know it. It's that most likely when the vendor made you, he made you into like kid, teenagers, and adult before he realized he wanted to make you a teenager.
Oh, but I can't be a kid again! I hated being a kid! You can't drive, nobody listens to you! Oh no! Bedtime!
Bedtimes are the most easiest time to pretend to fake asleep. Like legit, I used like my alarm clock when I was like younger and use that as a light source to draw and write, and anytime my parents like checked on me, I would quickly like hide that and put that away and but just pretend to be asleep. It's not that hard to do.
I told Neil we'd meet back at the bounty. I'm sure Sensei will know what to do.
Just imagine he didn't. Like the ninja stumble into the Destiny's bounty like, hey, well kids, do you have a cure for us? And Sensei Ryu just looks at them and says, nope, you're completely, utterly doomed.
Well, well.
What's the Ninjago police force doing here? I thought they didn't work. Are you telling me seriously that they're gonna arrest these 4 kids, but they could not arrest Scales during that entire racing episode? What are the laws in Ninjago?
What do we got here? Looks like we caught our culprits to the museum heist. Who would have thought it was just a bunch of brats?
Well, good luck in jail. I have no idea how you guys are gonna get out of it without Derek's help.
No! Whoa! Our Spinjitsu doesn't work! We're too small!
Well, that makes zero sense, because Lloyd's the same age as you guys now, and he's able to perfectly do a Spinjitsu. What are you guys talking about?
Look, officers, this has been a great misunderstanding. My friends here and I are simply trying to help out.
Hey Kai, this is the Ninjago police force. They could give less of a damn if you're guilty or not.
They should be back by now.
I fear something horrible has happened to them.
I love how Sensei Ryu has no idea whether his ninjas are safe or not. He's just kind of guessing at this point.
Lloyd, you're in charge of the bounty while Nia and I have a look around town.
Hate to break it to you, Lloyd, but your uncle already knows that you are not reading that book. He definitely knows you're reading the comic book. There's no reason to hide it.
Sorry for stealing.
But we didn't. I don't understand.
Hey Zane, it's called just telling what your parents want you to hear. It's very common for kids to figure this out very quickly, because half the time the adults only want to hear what they think is the side of the story, never your side of the story.
The quicker we get out of here, the faster we can figure out how to return our bodies back to normal.
Thank you, Kai, for shouting that loudly. You're trying to escape. Do that more quieter.
Little boys, for returning the sarcophagus, you did the right thing. But what about the bones?
What bones? We didn't steal any bones.
The Grundle bones.
The Grundle bones?
I feel like a broken record saying this all the time. You guys really need to do a better job of keeping an eye on Lloyd. He's gonna get eaten one of these days. This happens like the first and second season. You guys just leave him alone. He always gets kidnapped or eaten. Keep a better, closer eye on this kid, please.
Theoretically, it is possible that if Garmadon successfully reversed the years on us, he reversed the years on the Grundle and brought it back to life.
Yeah, no, duh. He legit made you guys smaller and reversed the clock. And I like how Zane's like, oh, it's just a theory. I'm pretty sure it 100% happened. There is a Grundle on the loose, and you guys definitely need to go find Lloyd.
Leave us! The Grundle's been brought back to life and it's on the loose! Its sole existence is to hunt Ninja, and as long as we're here, everyone's at risk!
Jay, I must tell you, parents never listen to kids. You guys just mentioned that. Why would you tell the adults what is going on? They're just gonna think it crazy.
You four sit still until we call your parents to come pick you up.
Well, that's gonna be a little bit awkward, because guess what? Kai and Zane don't have parents, and I have no clue what Jay and Cole's parents are gonna think when they see their child small. They're gonna have so many questions.
This is so humiliating!
Why did these kids have an extra pair of clothes? Are they on like a field trip that takes more than one day?
Huh? Where are you going? Come back!
Something tells me that this man is not their teacher. He's just the substitute.
The monster!
Welcome to the Jurassic Park, where Lloyd gets eaten finally.
Hold me steady!
Hey Zane, what are you looking out for? No one would care if a bunch of kids are making a phone call. No one looked your way, but since you look so suspicious, more people are gonna most likely look at you.
Apparently you need parental permission to take the bus and we can't seem to get out of the city!
What?
Yeah, same Lloyd. The ninjas never tell anyone anything. They're just like, hey, we need help, come help us, and hopefully you can help us with no explanation involved.
Minutes, and bring our weapons!
Weapons?
Well, now you're definitely gonna be arrested for carrying weapons. No adult is gonna allow a child to roam around carrying a weapon.
Mission.
It's me, Kai!
I love that it took Lloyd a minute to realize that it was definitely Kai. But yet, the ninjas did explain the situation they were in.
Gotta tell someone, they won't believe us, cause we're kids! Funny!
Well, I guess you now know what it feels like to be treated differently.
Hey Lloyd, I don't think they were treating you differently because you're a kid. I think they were treating you differently because you're prophesized to in being the Green Ninja. I like how Lloyd would like secretly plan this because he's like, I know just the guy, but I feel like he really just wants the comic book plus helping the ninjas.
You brought us to a comic book store?
Can you guys not read since you guys turned smaller? Did you not see that giant sign that said comic books?
A first edition Daffy Dale! I used to love that nut growing up! So juvenile.
Daphne Dale definitely reminds me of games like, oh, we can't say the name of the soda, so we'll name it something else.
Well, if it isn't Lord Hemroyd Garmadon. Sorry if you came looking for the latest Starfarer. I'm all sold out.
Hemroyd? I thought Lloyd's middle name was Montgomery. Who the fuck is Hemroyd?
I have a problem. There's a Grendel on the loose, and we need to know how to deal with it.
Ah, a theoretical question.
Why was it said like that? Why was he like, theoretical question? If some kid asked me that question, I would just be like, oh, they're playing make-believe, and then I would just tell them what they needed to know.
Extinct? There have been a plethora of film, television, and comics exploring the mythology around the primordial predator.
Of course there has been. And look, you guys even need to go to this guy. You just need to go watch a goddamn movie. I mean, I feel like that would take too long, but still, open a book or something.
Supposedly, they always get their praise.
Well, it looks like you guys are screwed. R.I.P. to the ninjas once again.
Thing you need to know is its thick shell-like hide is invincible to sword-sized nunchucks and throwing stars.
Well, ain't that convenient, since that's the main ninja's weapons.
Second of all, it's nocturnal and will only hunt at night.
Oh, good. It's still daylight, so we can relax for a bit.
Hey, ninjas, just tell this man you're just plain pretend.
And the only way to defeat it is with light. Like a vampire, with enough of it, it could potentially destroy him.
Well, I definitely know who's going to be very important in this episode.
Through my sword, these are authentic replicas that were...
Hey ninjas, if you buy those are definitely going to break on you.
Authentic ninja gi, signed by the very ninja that saved the city.
Oh, is that what happens to the old ninja outfits? They just give it to random people.
This Starfarer combo pack can only be won in the Fritz Donegan Trivia Battle Royale.
Why didn't you bring this up sooner? It sounds like the Star Wars theme song's about to hit, and I'm about to get played with copyrighted music.
Sensei, we're Doomsday Comics. Garmadon's turned the others into kids, and we're about to face a real-life Grendel. If you get this message, this isn't a prank.
How come Lloyd's the only one in this goddamn team who actually knows how to make a goddamn phone call?
Misake, we need a special tea.
They're all special, you old fool.
You know what I would have loved before they killed off Misake? Is that they had an episode of all of Misake's teas and trinkets and what the hell they do.
But this one can turn someone... older.
Ah, you seek tomorrow's tea.
A lot of questions. 1, how does this tea exist? 2, how do you make this tea?
We need to find that tea before it's too late.
Yeah, well, if you guys didn't, someone is definitely gonna get eaten in this episode. Just imagine if someone got actually eaten in this episode. That would be hella dark for Ninjago.
Fear? Fear is not a word from where I come from.
Correct! We're all...
Well, ain't that an ironic line?
Issue of Starfarer. How did Fritz Donegan escape the Imperial sludge?
Well, that's an unfair question, especially since you just know that Lloyd hasn't even read that comic. So are you trying to make the other kid win?
It's here.
What's here?
You know that theoretical discussion we had earlier?
Ninjas, the only course of action I can tell you right now is that you better start running far, far, far away from this place until Sensei Wu gets here and helps you out again.
The door is jammed.
Are you blind? Can you not see the wreckage that is definitely piled right in front of the door? Of course the door is jammed. Something's blocking it. swords are definitely gonna break. They're made out of plastic and probably don't produce that much energy. Use Lloyd.
Stupid.
Sometimes I like to believe the ninja's IQs just drop every goddamn episode.
Not to worry, I'll take care of this.
See? I told you Lloyd would come in handy. You should have used him from the beginning. The person said light source. Lloyd's the elemental master of partly light, or whatever the hell his elemental power is. Well, RIP to the ninjas, because I don't see Wu anywhere or coming up to help the ninjas at all.
Everyone out!
Hey, Nia Wu finally cleared up the barrier. Good job, you guys.
Is it?
It'll turn forward the hands of time, turning you old and reducing the grundle back to dust and bones.
Hey, at least we know that Jay has more. He's not gonna randomly use something without knowing exactly what it does.
But be careful. There's no turning back.
Grundle, prepare to be...
So there is a tea that can make you older, but there's no tea to make you younger. Why? I'm guessing it's because of like the plot of like them wanting to turn Lloyd older, but also why?
Just do it!
You'll miss out on the rest of your childhood, dude. We can't do that to you.
Oh, so now you give a shit. What happened to not giving a shit?
There isn't a word from where I come from.
He used it.
I like how Nia in this room is the only one with the correct shocked action. Sensei Wu is like, oh, he just used it. Sensei Wu, your nephew's about to turn a lot older.
But what about Lloyd?
He died.
I'm older.
Hey, his clothes finally fit him, finally. And also, Sensei Wu, he definitely needs a new uniform. That uniform sucks.
The time for the Green Ninja to face his destiny has grown nearer.
Sensei Wu, that is a very bad time for your encrypted message. Your nephew just turned 14, 15. I think he's like 15 like all the other ninjas. But this is a horrible time for your encrypted message. This is a good time to, you know, comfort your nephew who just skipped all of his childhood. Sensei Wu, you're a horrible uncle.
You can have my copy of Starfarer. You deserve it.
That's okay. I already know how it ends.
Lloyd, please, go back and just take the stupid comic book.
When we all must grow up. When that time comes, it's important not to forget the lessons of our childhood.
What childhood? Lloyd didn't even have a childhood. He was abandoned by his mom and was taken to Darkley's boys' school where he was forced to be evil. And then he unleashed Silverty when he was kicked out. And then he was forced to be the Green Ninja.
Because our childhood is the greatest training one can ever have. Yes, the time until the final battle.
I love how when Ninjago slowly just starts integrating Star Wars into their theme.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Now, before we start the next episode, I must tell you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, for it helps me a lot. And now, let's see. Hey, do the Ninjago writers actually know what they're gonna finally do with Lloyd? Because actually, this plot has been going nowhere. Hopefully this episode, they actually elaborate on, hey, what does Lloyd feel now that he's 1,000 times older? What is everyone else gonna feel now that Lloyd's 1,000 times older? But I actually know how this episode goes, and they never elaborated on, and guess what? They just do stupid time travel, so I'm just gonna rant about this episode. Sorry, this entire thing is super long.
Your new body is a fighting instrument. Listen to it.
So was his old body. Thank you, Ninjago, for the very slow-mo fighting scenes.
Oh, he's learning faster, Sensei.
But will it be enough to challenge Lord Garmadon? Only time will tell.
Yes, time will tell. Ironic that you say this, since this is a time travel episode.
Yeah, if I had focused more when I was little, I would have seen that coming.
Lloyd, you're a 10-year-old kid that wanted to go play and have fun. That was not your fault.
Lost city of Ouroboros!
Garmadon has returned to the Serpentine home base!
How's the lost city of Ouroboros still standing if the Great Devourer has already happened?
But why? Looks like they're preparing for a final battle.
Nia.
Or maybe Garmadon finally got tired of the Serpentine not knowing how to fight. Hey, by the way, how did the Serpentine even have a Serpentine war? They're horrible at fighting.
Lloyd, is that you?
At least Garmadon seems like the only one that is super shocked that his son is like no longer 10 anymore. No one else in the Ninjago series ever does this.
Wish I could go back in time and make it so the ninja were never formed in the first place.
Yay, a time travel episode. By the way, this is an episode I do not count as canon. This episode never happened because guess what, in the latest season, it's confirmed. Hey, nothing changed, but a lot of things did change. So yeah, this is a non-canon episode.
Worse, the city's returning back into the desert, as if it had never been found in the first place.
Okay, I do know how Garmadon's plan goes. He stops trying to get Kaibi on the team, but the other three ninjas would still be on the team, plus Wu, and I feel like Wu would definitely try to force Kai to be on the team, just Kai would be a lot lazy, so he still would have the team, and like, Garmadon would have to kill the ninjas, and even if Garmadon killed the ninjas, Lloyd would still be kicked out of Darkly's boarding school. You still have to stop that.
Back in time to make it so Lloyd never turns into the Green Ninja.
I can't feel my hands.
This plot makes no sense unless Lloyd dies. How did Lloyd die and when did Lloyd die? Because guess what? Lloyd would still be the Green Ninja no matter what. Yeah, he wouldn't know that he was the Green Ninja, but he's still the Green Ninja unless he unintentionally killed his son.
Anything. He changes everything. Protect the future, ninja.
Okay, we definitely needed an episode of explaining what he changed. Because, like, Lloyd does say some things that does retcon, like, the stuff that he should know. So what exactly did Garmadon change, and what was he planning to change in the future? Because, hey, stopping the ninjas joining together, though, does not stop Lloyd from unleashing the Serpentine. Because the reason why Lloyd unleashed the Serpentine was because he was kicked out of Darkly's boarding school. You have to stop Lloyd from getting kicked out of Darkly's school. So how does Garmadon do that?
Parents' shop. Nia and I used to work there.
Oh yeah, your parents' shop. I completely forgot this existed. I like how they completely abandoned their old place.
Hey, wait a minute. This is the day Garmadon ordered the skeletons to take my sister. Oh, we need to warn them.
Oh. Kai, did you just forget what Sensei Wu said? Change anything, change everything. Even though it is still the same somehow.
Somehow Garmadon is going to try to prevent that. But how?
And what would it change? Like, Kai would still be the elemental master of fire no matter what.
We can't let the old Kai and Nia see that we talk to him, or else it will affect the future.
There are so many things wrong with this one episode. It's the reason why a lot of Ninjago fans don't like this one episode, and I completely decanonize it, because they never explain why it changes stuff and how it changes stuff.
Something or go peddle your insults somewhere else.
Too bad. Thought I'd find something special here.
I like how Sensei Wu got insulted for the first time in forever, and he decided to say, fuck this boy, he's not becoming a ninja.
If we're trying to stop Garmadon from changing anything, wouldn't talking to Sensei kind of be like altering the past, thus changing our future?
That would be correct.
Yeah, that would be correct if the Ninjago writers actually knew how to write a time travel episode. But they do not, so we got this episode.
Really need your help.
All four of you. You...
Traveled back...
When Sensei Wu says this, does this mean he was gonna persist on Kai being the fire ninja no matter what?
And we think Garmadon may try to hurt me. I mean the past me.
Garmadon?
We have to do everything...
So Sensei Wu didn't know that Garmadon was gonna attack here. He was just at the right place at the right time.
You nitwit! Why did I ever trust these numbskulls?
What a wonderful disguise, Garmadon. Everyone's gonna be fooled now.
Don't look at me. I'm wise, but not that wise.
I would suggest that you not help. Unless you see something drastically change, then you step in.
Technically, since the past has already been altered, I don't see why we can't fight a few skeletons.
Hey Zane, you're supposed to be the wise one. Stop encouraging of changing the past.
Watch for when Samakai throws his daggers. And don't forget to save me. It'll all make sense when it happens.
Thank you, Kai, for the helpful tip.
Girl! Fools, you missed!
I still have no idea how this plan affects any of the ninjas unless he actually murders the ninjas.
What is it?
Hey, future Kai, you're so lucky that past Kai did not see you there. Well, bye, Lloyd, even though I have no clue how you did not unleash the Serpentine, because that was the main reason you got kicked out of Darklead's boarding school. So your dad must have to, like, protect you from getting kicked out of Darklead's boarding school. So hopefully he tells his future self that, if he doesn't, this means this entire plan does not work and you should have still unleashed the Serpentine.
The skeletons were supposed to get away with Nia. The only reason you convinced me to become a ninja...
I like how some Ninjago fans don't understand how important the first episode was when it came to Nia's kidnapping. Like, that was the main reason that Kai even became ninja. If Nia never got kidnapped, like, he wouldn't even suggest becoming a ninja. He didn't want to become a ninja. He did not care.
I think it sounds kind of exciting.
Okay, if you want to become a ninja, fine by me.
Hold on. So we do know that in later seasons, we learned that Nia is the water ninja. So would in this universe just mean that Nia would just become a ninja a lot faster than Kai would?
I was seeing double. I thought I saw the same ninja twice back there.
Double? So the ninja followed me here, and they think they can stop me?
I mean, maybe, but what exactly is your plan? Is your plan murder or something? I'm starting to believe your plan is murder.
You must harness the fire deep within you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sensei Wu, you're just better off training Nia to be the water ninja. Why in earlier season did he not train Nia to be the water ninja if he knew? He said she wasn't ready, so does this... I have to believe, like, did she not inherit her water powers yet? Because that is very much a gray area in Ninjago. We never learn exactly when the water, like, elemental powers are passed down. Is it once the kid is born, the elemental powers are passed down? Or can they pass down the powers whenever?
Time to play our parts. We'll have to...
Well, time to kidnap Nia. Nia, I suggest you just stay asleep and let them kidnap you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Me? Would you get your head on straight and start listening to...
Hey Kai, I hate to break it to you, but no matter what you do, I don't think you'll be able to talk sense to your younger self. Oh yeah, I forgot that other ninjas come and try to tackle Kai. By the way, why did they come to the monastery at night to tackle Kai?
No!
Somehow this is fixing the future. I feel so bad for Nia. She just gets dragged around along with this plot.
I don't understand. You have... I have 4 arms.
Yeah, neither does anyone else in Ninjago history understand why Garmadon has goddamn 4 arms. He just has a kink for 4 arms.
Go, future me. Destroy him.
Well, Kai is definitely gonna die in this episode. Well, now the past is completely fucked. Good luck fixing that. I mean, the future. The future's completely fucked.
The weapons forged to create it in the first place?
Jay, how were you able to obtain those? I'm pretty sure you hadn't even gotten all the golden weapons yet.
Okay, no time to find out how you got these. We have to destroy the mega weapon once and for all.
And there's no time to explain this plot, what changes, or anything, or... yeah, nothing. love for this episode, they had no clue what to do. Instead of, like, doing something cool for Lloyd, because guess what? This is, like, finally elaborating, hey, Lloyd's a lot older. He can do a lot more now that he's older. They completely sidelined him to do a time travel episode, because guess what? They had no clue to destroy the mega weapon. So they're like, time travel, a lot of shenanigans happen, but everything's fixed. Instead of, letting Lloyd, destroy the golden weapons and him having a cool conflict with him and his dad. No, it's a goddamn time travel episode.
When we went back in time and destroyed Garmadon's mega weapon, that didn't change anything?
My father has a mega weapon?
What changed? This is why no one likes this episode. This is why I kind of skipped over the episode. But I've already seen the pilots and know what happens to it, so I kind of skipped over it, even though I never reacted to it. But yes, I am gonna react to the pilot episode. Just give me a little bit of time.
What's so funny?
Alright, back to another reaction, and I must tell you all again, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, for it helps me a lot. Now, let's get on to the reaction. Wow, it's nice to know that the Serpentine at least get along. Also, who's flying into their territory? I bet it's Garmadon.
Yep, already!
Hi, Garmadon. It's been a while seeing you. Not really. Also, how did you get the Serpentine under your command? Why are you guys gasping at seeing Garmadon? You guys met him before, or have you not? Are they gonna retcon that?
What brings you to our humble dwelling?
The ninja may have destroyed my mega weapon, but I have an ingenious new plan.
Sure. Are you sure about that, Garmadon? Because I don't even know what your time travel plan was. I'm pretty sure it still was Mordor.
Are we still allowing him to be in charge of us?
Hey, Skills, if you don't want Garmadon to be in charge of you, how about you overthrow him? But you're too much of a coward to actually do that.
Earlier, when pirates mutinied our ship and locked us in the brig, Captain Soto's journal mentioned they'd been looking for a fabled dark island.
Sounds like a very spooky place, and it's definitely gonna be cursed, so I suggest if you go to the dark island, you don't touch anything.
Full of untold power.
Untold power? Count me in.
A place dripping with evil.
Evil sounds nice.
The Serpentine definitely have brain cells of a walnut. Can we all agree on that? Because this is like the millionth time Garmadon has tried to get them to follow his plan, and none of his ideas have worked. So Serpentine, please stop following Garmadon's ideas. I love that Scales wants nothing to do with Garmadon, but he will follow his idiotic Serpentine brothers into battle, no matter what the idiotic plan is. I like how Zane's the only ninja that is super unfazed by the long clock. He's like, yeah, I can sleep through that.
Is it Wednesday already?
Sunrise exercise!
Why does Lloyd have the most crappiest bed? And also, why are all the ninjas crammed into this one room? I'm pretty sure there's that one room on the Bounty that still hasn't been renovated yet. Hey, how about you give Lloyd that room?
I hate sunrise exercise.
Good morning, morning.
Hey, Master Wu, before you lecture them about getting up in the morning, maybe allow your ninjas to have a cup of coffee in the morning before you start shouting at them.
What was that, Sensei? I couldn't hear you.
SOS call come in?
Sensei.
Of course the ninjas don't want to clean up after their dragon's mess. They would rather skip out on that chore.
You might have been able to dump chores on me when I was smaller, but I'm grown up now. That's not fair.
Remind me, Lloyd, when did they do that? I don't remember a specific time they actually did that.
You're right, Lloyd. We need to settle this like men. With a round of rock, paper, clamp!
Of course, this is how they debate of whether who does the chore or not.
3! Ha-ha! Paper beats rock!
How does paper beat rock?
Well, we know who failed his science class.
We just have to do the dirty work.
Hey, having a pet dragon requires a lot of responsibility.
I like how they try to claim that this is Lloyd's pet dragon when it's just all the ninjas' dragon fused together. Hey, this is all you guys' responsibility.
Didn't your mom ever let you have a pet?
I don't remember my mother. She abandoned me when I was really young.
Yeah, and I hope we never have to see her. But I know how this episode goes, so I know we definitely have to be seeing her. By the way, warning to everyone in this channel, if you're a child, there is going to be swearing. And if you're a child who already knows the swear words, well, I'm going to teach you how to detect a walking red flag.
Just left? Who took care of you?
I spent my whole life at Darkley's boarding school.
Well, ain't that a sad thing? And isn't it sad that Lloyd has no memory of his mother? Like, she abandoned him must have been at a very young age for him to have zero memories of her.
It's the Museum of History. They've asked for you guys. Something really strange has happened.
What?
Have we already been there, like, multiple times? Or is this a different museum of history? I think it's a different museum of history. But how many museum of histories are there in goddamn Ninjago?
Ninjago City appreciates your help in destroying the Great Devourer some time back.
Don't you mean a while back? It feels like ages since we destroyed the Great Devourer. Why is it only now that it's finally having an effect on Ninjago?
But it appears its toxic venom has seeped into the city's sewer system and has had the most unusual after effects.
Again, why is this happening just now? The Great Devourer has been destroyed for a very long while.
The toxicity in the venom somehow brought our merchandise to life.
Does anyone else find it weird that now they finally said, hey, the Overlord created the Great Devourer? When we first watch these episodes, we find out the Great Devourer, for some reason, its venom, like, brought these stone things back. We're just like, what the fuck? Why? How?
We've got this covered. I think we can handle a few toys.
They are not toys. They're random relics that was brought up to life somehow by the Great Devourer venom. I love the baby, like, stone army merchant things. Like, they're just a menace to society. They're so small, so you assume that, hey, you should be able to defeat them. But when you have so many, it's a little bit harder to defeat them all.
Time's over. Ninjago! Ninjago!
This is a whole plan. Do not use your Spinjitsu inside this tiny ass room. Well, another thing that the ninjas have to pay for because they destroyed it. Good luck with paying that, because I know you're all damn broke.
Oops.
Yup, and oops is in order.
Come here, you little...
Does Sensei Wu almost swear in this scene? Was he about to say you little shit, but they can't say shit, so they had to censor it? Why was Wu so startled when he heard the door open? He was like, fuck, I messed up. No one was supposed to hear that, I swore.
Misako.
Wu. It's been a long time.
Welcome to the most walking red flag, Miss Sako, or I'm gonna name her Miss Soko until YouTube decides to deem me that I can't swear for some reason. I hate this person, and I will continue to hate her for the rest of the season. So yeah, once I'm done with the series, you guys can make a giant compilation of all the times I bitch about her.
This is Misako, Lloyd's mother.
My mother?
Lloyd, she is not worth it. She legit wishes you did not exist at one point in time. So please, just get out of there.
Lloyd? My little boy. You're so much bigger than I remember.
Yeah, that's it? That's all you have to say? You didn't remember your child was supposed to be 10? God damn, I hate this fucking woman.
Well, it's been a long time.
I didn't want us to meet like this. I have a reason why I've been away.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
Lloyd, wait.
Thank you, Lloyd, for finally having common sense to walking away from your mother. And believe me, her reasoning makes no logical sense.
I don't get it.
It's because there is no land outside of Ninjago.
Wait, there's no land besides Ninjago. Is Ninjago Pangea or some shit?
He's vulnerable.
So how do you recommend getting rid of him?
It took the Serpentine forever to try to betray Garmadon. They keep following his dumb little plans, and finally Scales is like, you know what, I have enough. How about we just throw him overboard? Poor Garmadon, falling for the easiest trick in the book.
Hail! Hero of the Serpentine!
Alright, let's go. Finally, a serpentine that's actually in charge of serpents.
I'd watch your step. That sinkhole doesn't have a bottom, son.
Why? Why is this just a smackville in a museum where anyone could trip and fall in?
It's where I found the ancient stone warrior.
Ah, so that's what you were doing with your life instead of, actually raising your son?
Son? You've been gone my whole life. There's nothing you can say.
Thank you, Lloyd. Now, Masako, please leave and go back and getting the milk. We do not want you here.
Well, I'm going to talk anyway. You want to know what I've been doing all this time? Long before Sensei Wu ever knew who would be the Green Ninja, I knew it would be you.
One, how? Two, then why did you not leave him with his uncle who could properly train him in defeating his father?
I dropped you off at the boarding school so I could go learn everything I could about the prophecy, in hope of one day preventing the final battle of good and evil.
You know, when I was a kid and I first time watched Ninjago, this was an A-okay excuse. And then, that scene happened, and then I was like, never mind, I hate you and everything you did.
Long before time had a name, Ninjago was created by the first Spinjitsu master.
Yeah, we've heard this story 100 times.
Oh, don't worry, Lloyd. You've always learned only half of the actual story. You always figure out new lore that adds to the story, and it always begins the same. So yeah, you'll just hear it another millionth time in your life.
But what if I were to tell you, in order for there to be light, there must be shadow. And within shadow, there is darkness. The black...
That is such a cool looking image of the Overlord. I kind of wish the Overlord would just look like that instead of, looking what he actually did.
No spirit called the Overlord.
Did you know about this, Sensei?
I had hoped if I'd kept the secret, that name would never be spoken again.
But why? Why is the Overlord one of your goddamn secrets? That makes no sense. That just feels like a bedtime story that the first Spinjitsu master told you. You got too scared of that bedtime story, and then you refused to tell anyone about it.
But he knew he would soon be defeated. So instead of losing the war, he divided Ninjago in two.
Great job, first Spinjitsu master. You completely fucked over the ecosystem and half the people who lived on your goddamn land. And also, what happened to the other stone warriors that, left with him or left with the Overlord?
Where is this Dark Island? I've never heard of it.
Disappeared, I presume.
It's probably under the sea. Have you guys checked under the sea yet?
But the legend states that so long as the balance between good and evil remains even, the Overlord shall remain trapped from this world.
What do you mean, trapped from this world? He just split the land and banished him to his own island. He's still in this world, Masako.
The ultimate evil. Or else all of Ninjago will fall prey to its darkness.
Hey, Lloyd, you're emotionally prepared for this entire thing? Bet you're not.
Leaving you was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But faced with saving you and the world, I had no other choice.
Okay, that doesn't mean you have to still be a shitty mom during the rest of the season. You're never around, Masako. Well, this is gonna end up great.
Ever a way to prevent me from facing my father?
I'm sorry, not yet. But I have reason to believe there's still hope.
In other words, she did find a way. She just doesn't know how to fucking read. Believe me, I have proof in what I'm saying.
Will somebody please tell me, what the heck is that?
The Stone Warrior.
The Devourer's venom has awakened him.
Oh, great!
Yeah, I kind of guessed this was gonna happen. Cause guess what? You guys had a giant stone warrior. And now you just thought, hey, other stone creatures have been awakened by the venom. Let's not deal with this until later on or warn anyone.
Wow. In my mind's eye, I saw that playing out entirely differently.
The Stone Warriors are indestructible. Did you not listen to anything that Masako said?
Overlord created his stone army from an indestructible material only found on the Dark Island.
Great, you could have mentioned that earlier.
She did, if you guys actually paid attention to what she was saying.
All right.
You guys are completely screwed. I have no clue how you guys are gonna get out of this one.
Close call.
Too close of a call if you ask me. Zane, why would you assume that would work? Well, that's definitely gonna leave a bruise in their bodies.
Well, it's a good thing we're in a museum.
Why is that?
Because we're all about to become history.
I have nothing to say. I just like this show and I want you all to enjoy it.
Then let's settle this like men. With rock, paper, clamp.
Do not debate on whether who should sacrifice themselves to this evil giant theme by playing rock, paper, scissors, please.
2.
Wait a minute! That's it!
What's it?
If you guys can keep him busy, I think I know how to stop him.
And what's your plan, Lloyd? Well, I definitely know what your plan is. It definitely has something to do with the bottomless pit. But guess what? They're not gonna give you enough time to set up that most ridiculous plan, Lloyd.
I can't believe that's Lord Garmadon's son.
He's your son as well, Miss Bitch. Hi, Garmadon. Randomly trapped on the Dark Island. How did you get teleported over here?
Been waiting for you. Who are you?
The Overlord, aka someone who's definitely related to you, but got removed from the family tree. Oh, you guys all know that he's related to you. You guys just never mention it.
I go by many names, but you may call me Overlord.
By the way, why does the Overlord have so many names? Like, dude, stop changing your name.
Soon, you will have everything you desire.
Garmadon, buddy, realize you're being manipulated here, please.
I might not be a ninja, but I can look after myself.
Says the woman who tripped on nothing. Well, Masoko's definitely gonna die. R.I.P. Masoko, we didn't miss you.
Hey, loser! Paper beats rock!
Lloyd, how did you set this all up so fast?
4 hands. Is that a coincidence?
Yes, because the Overlord does love fucking with people. Well, hello, Dark Island again. I can't wait for this to completely mess up the ecosystem of Ninjago. Now, this is just a quick reminder to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know the next time that I post. On to the show. Oh, that's so adorable. Scales got a little tiara.
That duplicitous human Garmadon.
Hey, Scales, I think half of the Serpentine do not care about you and your speech. How about you just overtake the city already?
The Serpentine must now unite.
You guys were already together in season 1. What are you talking about, reuniting? You mean reuniting under one command?
Burrow beneath their beloved city.
So you guys are just gonna make a giant crater in the ground? Good luck, Ninjago City, trying to recover from that.
To bury them as they once buried us.
They didn't bury you. You guys were entombed in cages, which weren't that hard to open. Hey, this is Dare's training dojo. What is Dare's reaction to seeing Lloyd a lot older now?
Hey guys, I'm teaching a class later, so I'd appreciate a clean dojo.
Hey Dare, what advice? They most likely aren't going to listen to you. Hey, look at that! Lloyd's getting a lot better at training. He's gonna be an excellent pro at murdering his father, or like, you know, the evil warlord. Poor Dare's trying and failing at keeping his dojo nice and neat.
The window! Let me in!
Open the window? Is the door locked, Jay? Why is this picture in your hat? And you can't tell me since we always had this picture in his goddamn hat.
I'd forgotten how pale Garmadon was before his change to evil was complete.
Yeah, that seems like a trope for your character, forgetting certain things.
We could go over it together.
There are like, what, 7 or 8 schools? How have you not read this in like a day, Miss Hoko? You're the worst. Woo! Stop saying you're proud of her. Stop it.
I should have chosen you.
And also, Misako, you do realize what would happen if you chose Rue? Your son would exist. So that just claims my fact of what I said last episode, that you wish your son was never born.
The past is the past.
Yes, but there is always the future.
No, please, no. Garmadon, come back and divorce your wife or murder her, please.
Ground moves, I fear, are natural causes.
Or it could just be like a natural earthquake. Do earthquakes happen in Ninjago?
An earthquake rocking the city of Ninjago.
See, I told you it's just regular earthquakes, not an evil, island surfacing from the sea.
We haven't seen him for a while.
He would never. Lloyd's father is evil, but he would never do anything to put his son in harm's way.
Masako, you cannot canonically say that. You don't know that. You haven't met Garmadon. Yeah, all the other ninjas and stuff can say that because they actually met Lord Garmadon, but you can't say that. You haven't seen him since he was banished.
What is it?
And how do you know it's not actually Garmadon? You guys all claim that he's evil in his venom, and one day he snapped and, tried to steal the golden weapons. What if he snapped back when he snapped that way? He could have easily been taken over the city by earthquakes.
Drill, baby, drill!
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It wasn't Garmadon. It's a serpentine drilling holes into the ground. And also, your bird friend isn't gonna help you sane. They're underground.
Through.
Nonsense!
It's ancient.
So, the serpentine can drill through anything. So what type of stone is this made out of? Is it sort of made out of, like, the thing that the ninjas can't use the powers on? Like Vengestone and stuff?
Madness! You test me, Lord Garmadon?
Maybe he's testing you because you keep climbing the wrong rock, Garmadon. You're not even close to the top. Stop climbing up the wrong rock and maybe he won't test you as much.
And what is so important at the top of this cliff?
A very cool-ass looking clock, Garmadon. That's it.
Key to the greatest army ever seen.
What does that mean, Overlord? Good luck, Garmadon, trying to decipher what the hell he means. You most likely will have to go on another venture to find a stupid key.
What good will these things do for me? Marooned on this uninhabited island?
Maybe the Overlord has a thing of Traveler's Tea, because that always comes in handy.
Moves in perfect harmony like the gears of a clock.
Ironic that you say gears of clock, since you legit need a clock to start the final battle.
All right, then.
Garmadon, you're completely goddamn crazy. Wow, that was actually quite a cool transition. Yeah, lady, I would have just, stayed behind and not look for your dog while there's a goddamn earthquake afoot.
Speak for yourself.
Poor Cole. He deserves a lot better.
A warning for something far worse to come.
You finally realize this now? What is the point of your character if someone else is gonna come and tell you the answers?
He was buried under the city.
Hey, Miss Soko, once you said that sentence, your face just dropped in dread and be like, oh shit, there are more under the fucking city.
Spooky.
Well, time for Scales to trap him and his entire kind actually underground this time. Can I talk about how cool and scary this place is? It's such a cool place, but just the stone figures give it such a creepy vibe. I probably sound like a broken record at this point. It's been so long since we dealt with anything that to the Great Devour. Why is only the venom having effect now? We destroyed the Great Devour seems like so long ago, so why is it only affecting now? Does it take a while for the venom to take effect, or what? Hey Serpentine, just run away. You will not be able to win this battle.
Gundam, do we retreat?
Oh, so you guys actually do know how to fight. I remember in the first season, you guys were completely outnumbered by goddamn pirates. And one of them was goddamn blind. Outnumbered and outmatched. You guys lost this fight.
We'll be trapped.
Don't worry, you guys won't be trapped underground for that long. You just call your other Serpentines to come break you out. Well, the ninjas are completely screwed because they couldn't defeat the stone armies the first time. They're definitely not going to defeat the stone armies this time.
Sensei, it's as we feared. Another stone samurai warrior is loose on the streets.
The most wishful ninja, believing that there's only goddamn one.
No!
Well, you guys are completely screwed. RIP to the ninjas. Yeah, let's go, Dare. Beat the bloody shit out of him, please. Even though they're indestructible and you don't know that. Hey, at least Dare tried. So pointers to him.
Wanna be my cameraman?
Well, time for the Dare saga of Dare getting multiple jobs in this TV series.
Hey, I talk, you film.
But Gale...
No buts.
Well, Gale definitely deserved that. Dare did try to help a girl out, and she refused to listen to him.
The NGTV office building has a helipad on the roof.
Yes.
Of course you would choose higher ground. If you can't land on the ground, go try to dock somewhere else. Hey, the dragon finally decided to be useful and help the ninjas. Took it forever to decide that. I love this clock design. This is one of the coolest clock things. I would love to have randomly a Lego set of this for no apparent reason. Hey, another helmet that controls armies. What's with helmets and controlling armies? First it was the skeleton army, and now it's the stone warrior army. What is with that?
Clock was created to count down to the final battle.
Quick question. Even without Garmadon, would the final battle still happen?
The countdown cannot be stopped.
I love how ironically it's called the Helmet of Shadow, and Garmadon was legit a shadow. And also it can trans through like realms and stuff. And also, so as long as someone took over the helmet and was not part of the Overlord's plan, let's say just a random bystander got trapped, like stranded in sea, and the Overlord decided to manipulate him. As long as they took the helmet, the Overlord's plan would still interact, right?
It's unwise to take the elevator during an emergency, Dara.
Hey, as long as the building's not on fire, I say that it's A-okay. I like how Dare is probably canonically the fastest one here when it comes to a life and death situation. Hey, Miss Sako, you lost your bag. Did you notice or did you not notice? It looks like maybe or maybe not you noticed, but I'm telling you, you lost your bag. See, this is the best part of fighting on the stairwell. If there are enemies on the stairwell, use Spinjitsu and just knock them down.
Where's the bounty?
Look! The animators completely forgot to animate Masako's mouth when she said look. Her mouth was completely closed during this entire scene.
My research! No, Mom! It's too dangerous to go back!
It's too important to leave behind.
Hey, Miss Bitch, how did you not realize your research was missing? And also, too important to leave behind. I know something that's too important to leave behind. Your goddamn son, but it's not like you actually care for him.
Remaining booster won't last much longer! We have to wait for my mom!
Hey, I have an idea. How about we just leave her? It's not like we need her. All you guys are smart to able to decipher this message. If not, you guys can ask Zane.
We have to fight. Do you still know Spinjitsu?
Do you forget you never beat me?
If Misako knows Spinjitsu, then why did she never use it? What's with the older people never learn to use Spinjitsu if they know how to use it?
I confess, I wasn't really trying.
Neither was I.
Please stop it with the love affair. She's canonically married. Woo, she picked someone else. Get over it.
Nia, descend! Do it now!
Okay, how does Zane know which window they're gonna jump from? I know how this episode goes, and I know they jump out of the window. Did Zane see the guy that they threw out the window? That's the only canonically thing that I can say is how he figured out which window that they were gonna jump out of. Yay, Wu and Misako are still alive. Also, goodbye picture of the past that we'll never see again.
The past is past, remember?
But there's always the future.
What's with Ninjago and this quote? I'm pretty sure this quote only existed to start this goddamn love affair.
Garmadon is back!
Last Voyage.
Hello, I'm Savannah and Cassie. Today we're gonna be reacting to Ninjago. On to the show.
Yesterday there was just ocean, but now there is an island.
The Dark Island, Zane.
How do you know that it's the Dark Island? It could just be a random island that sprouted up one day.
And what I find more peculiar is after Ninjago City was attacked by the Stone Army, today they have vanished.
How did you guys let that happen? Hey Zane, how about you go use the Falcon to see if you can find the goddamn Stone Army?
Is we have to find out what is on that island.
Garmadon and the Stone Army. You guys just said that. Oh, and also evil darkness glue that turns people evil. Besides that, and also the Light Temple. And yeah, that's it. How badly did the bounty get destroyed by the Stone Army to be this damaged?
Sorry, guys. She's not getting airborne anytime soon.
That's probably a good idea that it's not getting airborne anytime soon. You guys will most likely crash into the Dark Island if you decided to fly over there.
So if the Stone Army attacks again, we're sitting ducks.
Even without the Destiny's bounty, you guys are still sitting ducks because you guys have no idea how to defeat them.
There is a way to defeat them, and it is told within the scrolls.
Why didn't you mention this earlier? Then why didn't you say they were indestructible?
The prophecy reveals that the power to defeat the stone...
Nice looking scroll. I have nothing to say.
The true power of the Green Ninja can only be unlocked when his 4 protectors find their own pure elemental powers.
And explain how do they do that? You know what's weird? Like, the previous elemental masters are able to, like, control their powers without, like, the Green Ninja prophecy. And now this elemental, like, power people are, like, tied to Lloyd. Why is that the case? Has Master Wu, like, relied them on, like, Lloyd's power source so much that they don't even know how to harness their own powers?
We the protectors? Silly question. Of course we are. Right?
Jay, no doubt you guys are the protectors. Kylo just said in season 1 that you guys were supposed to protect Lloyd and look after him. I'm pretty sure the prophecy wouldn't state, well, a different prophecy you guys were reading would state different protectors for Lloyd. If so, that'd be strangely weird and makes no sense of why you guys were even mentioned in the first prophecy.
If we are the protectors, then we're doomed. Our elemental golden weapons no longer exist.
Actually, they do exist. They were just, blasted into goddamn space.
We cannot tap into our elemental powers without them.
But you can if Sensei Wu actually trained you how to do that. Why does Sensei Wu not train them how to actually use the elemental powers? They're just like, oh, you relied on Lloyd to use your elemental powers. Make sure he's alive and you guys will be able to use your powers. If he dies, you guys are completely screwed. No, that is not how that works.
The powers do exist within each of you.
Yeah, like they'll ever listen to that. I remember a million times the ninjas lose their powers and they're like, oh no, we lost our powers. I'm like, it will return. You guys didn't lose your powers. Powers can't be stolen. Well, they can't be stolen by chins, which is weird, because other people steal the ninjas' powers and they still have their powers, so I don't even know how that goddamn works.
A powerful place I thought only existed in legend.
It's on the Dark Island?
Yeah, you can blame your dad for doing that. for him, splitting the earth. For anyone asking, why is the place where you made the golden weapons on the Dark Island? Because the first Spinjitsu Masters, the great idea was to goddamn split the earth in half. That's why it's on the Dark Island.
One big problem. The bounty can't fly.
It's a ship, right? Can't it sail?
Hopefully it can. I don't know, it's never touched water before. Hey, look, everyone came from town to say goodbye to the ninjas. Ninjas, you're famous now.
Ed, tell him if he's gonna save the world, he has to eat his vegetables.
Do what your mother says.
Poor Ed. Ed does not want to be here with this conversation at all. He's like, do I have to answer that? I guess I do.
Ninja, we're entrusting you with protecting Ninjago and tending to the Ultra Dragon.
Daryl's in charge of Ninjago and the Ultra Dragon? Yeah, let's go!
What's my elemental power?
Hot air?
So I command the wind.
Nope, sorry, you got the wrong guy. That's Moro. Aw, poor Zane. He has no one to say goodbye to at all.
My only family is my falcon, and my only memory of my father was nearly erased.
Yeah, speaking of your memories, I would suggest putting them on a hard drive so you won't continuing to lose them. I can count them multiple times of Zane losing his memories because his dumb memory switch is flipped. Zane, just put all your memories on a floppy disk or something. Of course it's fangirls. Who else would say goodbye to Zane?
Shay, did you make sure to pack clean underwear?
Yes!
No, he did not. I know he didn't because I've seen this episode.
Entirely new ecosystem?
Never before seen creatures? Oh, vegetables that taste like dessert?
Good questions. Unfortunately, the Ninjago items never explain what exactly is on the Dark Island. The Dark Island still exists, but we never hear what's on it or what happened to it. It's just oh yeah, new island exists. Okay, what else?
I hope the Stone Army is there. They may have gotten the best of us once, but never again.
Kai, they're indestructible and you have 0 powers. They're gonna beat the living shit out of you.
You said it. Hear, hear.
I wonder if this is the end of our destiny.
I mean, canonically, yes, because Ninjago was supposed to end on Season 2. The only reason why I say this is because a lot of fans, if you don't mention that it's supposed to end on Season 2, go up and say in the comments, hey, Ninjago was supposed to end in Season 2, Ninjago was supposed to end in Season 2. We all fucking know. Stop telling us. Well, your Falcon isn't equipped with stealth, Zane. I suggest when you get it back, you program that in it.
He's gone.
We don't know that.
Why are you guys helping Sitegu up? Helps poor Zane up. He just lost his goddamn Falcon.
Well, that's going to have to wait, because right now we're sailing straight for a storm.
Well, the Destiny's Bounty's not going to survive this.
Ninjago, and yet we waste time playing in the mud?
It's pools of evil matter that turn people evil. Also, since the Dark Island hasn't, sank back into the ocean, can we just say that this just, now exists and anyone can come to the Dark Island and take it? Or did it, turn into lakes now that the Overlord is defeated? What happened to the Dark Island? What's going on with that island?
What you call mud is concentrated evil.
Cool. Now shove Garmadon in it, because guess what? He's not fully evil.
The celestial clock ticks backwards to doomsday.
Don't you mean forward to doomsday? Why is it ticking backwards?
Build a super weapon.
Why do you need a super weapon? I think it has something to do with the dark matter, but again, why?
I don't want to get wet! I only have one pair of underwear!
Well, that was no one else's fault besides your own. Your mother even asked if you paired extra pairs of underwear.
Jay, this is no time to be making jokes! The bounty can only take so much!
The bounty definitely has been in rougher weather, though, right? Why is it so fragile, like it's a tea set?
Okay, laugh all you want,
Well, that's not creepy. That's not creepy at all.
Star Teeth.
Biggest question, why do they laugh?
We must not let the Star Teeth on board. They devour ships and they won't stop until we sink.
You know what? If I knew Star Teeth actually existed in Ninjago Sea, I would never set sail ever. Like, why do people even set sail out to sea with these scenes existing?
It bit me!
Do they eat people as well? Yeah, never going into the ocean ever again.
Get these things off the ship!
There's probably an easier way to do this, Kai. It's called Spinjitsu.
Use your Spinjitsu!
Thank you for finally telling him, hey, you have the power of getting rid of these creatures. It's called Spinjitsu. Never mind. Jay doesn't know how to goddamn aim.
A bigger problem!
Oh, that's easy to fix. Just like, hold each other's hands and get like a metal spatula or something and just whack the things or just scrape them off. Not that big of a deal. Well, just pray that there's no oncoming storms coming your way, or you guys will definitely sink.
What is foretold will happen, not when.
Misako! Get away from the water! You should not be anywhere near the water with goddamn scrolls!
I sense something.
What are you, a Jedi?
Who would build a lighthouse way out here?
It's not a lighthouse. It's a prison.
How do you know that, Zane? It could be a lighthouse. It just forgot the light.
Zane!
Your father's alive? Since when? I'm pretty sure I watched him die in season 1. How are you alive?
I built him for heaven's sake.
But my memory tells me that you have passed.
Yeah, and we also saw your body when Zane woke up. What are you, a ghost?
Seat? Where?
Oh, that's super cool. Jay, please do not go stealing other people's underwear. The little robot is so cute. Well, you have no one else to blame besides yourself, Jay. You shouldn't have pissed off the robot.
Off your memory switch, what you didn't see is Bonehead Samakai reviving me with a special elixir.
Why in Ninjago is there elixir that brings people back to life?
Wanted me to create state-of-the-art war machines for their army.
So was Dr. Julian a famous scientist or what? Because it seems like in Ninjago history, he just kind of lives in the woods and never actually goes to Ninjago. So how do all these people know him unless he used to be a famous scientist before he decided to, dump himself into the woods and live there forever?
He said if I did, then I would be able to see my son again.
Doesn't matter whether or not you see your son again if you're just gonna make a replacement of him that you lock in your goddamn basement. Let Echo Zane out of your goddamn basement, dude.
And to make sure I didn't escape, he chained a Leviathan to keep guard.
How the bloody hell did Samakai do that? I need an episode that talks about how Samakai was able to capture a goddamn Leviathan.
I would never see you again. But as so much time has passed, I started to question if you would ever want to see me again.
I would love to see you again. Oh, not the Ninjago riders killing you off after this season. It's super strange. They decided to, have this cute moment of, Zane meeting his dad and, moving on. And then they kill him off in the next season. And I'm like, what was the point of this character then if you weren't going to do something cool with him?
Could you repair the rocket boosters on our ship?
That sailing ship has rocket boosters?
I'm just surprised you even heard what rocket boosters are. A+ hiding spots, ninjas. Nice, good. Hit the beat.
What? It's catchy.
Yes it is, but we're gonna hear it 5 million times, so it's gonna get a bit annoying, Cole.
Did you learn to cook? I never programmed that into you.
You may not have programmed it into him, but you did teach him how to cook. We definitely saw that in the flashbacks.
But I see no reason for me to have a memory switch.
The only reason why you have a memory switch, Zane, is for plot convenience.
It's here!
Yeah, no duh, it's here. Did you guys just hear him yelling that it's coming? Why aren't you guys on the ship? Why are you guys just standing there like you don't know what to do? Well, they're all gonna die by a Leviathan, RIP ninjas. Nice scoring, Lloyd. Good job. You actually did something once in your life. Now get the fuck out of there.
It's chained!
Yeah, Zane, we know. Didn't you listen to your father's backstory?
Leviathan won't let us leave. I think I know a way I can help.
You're going to help the Leviathan. Well, I hate to break it to you, Zane, but you're gonna get eaten by star teeth if you do that.
But you can't jump in. These oceans are filled with star teeth.
Yeah, I know. I was just telling you guys that. Okay, I have one question. If there are star teeth in the sea, why haven't they eaten through the chains of the monsters? Is the star teeth afraid of the monsters, so that's why they don't get close? Or are they more attractive to, like, ships and stuff? I like the moment the star teeth broke through the chains of the Leviathan. It's like, oh my god, I'm goddamn free. Goodbye.
But where is my son?
Turn around and you will find him.
Because no one deserves to be held captive. Not even a monster.
Nice speech. Now go free your brother from the goddamn basement, please.
Farewell, creature from the sea.
Yes, farewell and good riddance. Please also don't go sinking any other ships in the sea as well. Aren't you guys supposed to be flying towards the Dark Island? Why are you guys flying away from it? Or is that just like the port of the Dark Island?
Episode 23, Island of Darkness.
Now that I've had my coffee and a little bit more caffeinated, this is where I quickly tell you all to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Now on to the next episode. Is Sensei Wu suffering from heat stroke or something?
Good thing we're ninja and we know how to hide. Who wants...
Hey Jay, I hate to break it to you, but that leaf that you randomly just put on the ground isn't gonna hide the Destiny's bounty.
To hide when you can fight. I'm getting tired of having our heads buried in the sand.
Oh, stop complaining, Cole. You're such a complainer. Be more like Zane, who's actually trying to hide the Destiny's bounty from the indestructible army.
I want to fight these guys.
But Cole, they have no apparent weakness.
Oh, don't worry. You guys were able to find out how to defeat them. You guys most likely will just have to find another scroll that was hidden away somewhere on this island.
If you find it, it will give the ninja pure elemental powers.
Oh, cool. We're on a dumb side quest.
Ultimate Spinjitsu Master?
It means you will be able to invoke the power of the Golden Dragon.
Why are we giving Lloyd another goddamn dragon? He already has a dragon at home.
A minute. This all sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
The catch is, the temple could be anywhere on the island.
Yeah, again, you can blame your dad for that and not leaving a goddamn note telling you where the goddamn temple is.
And all we have is this.
A medallion.
Oh my god, Dr. Julian's actually gonna be useful? How come no one recognizes that this is a stupid medallion?
How'd you know that?
Oh, I did a lot of reading in my spare time.
Good job, Dr. Julian. And also, how about we give Dr. Julian all the goddamn scrolls? He seems to know what he's goddamn talking about.
Not you, Lloyd.
Ah, seriously? Are we still doing this?
Yes, we are. I never understood why they had to sideline Lloyd a bunch. I know it's so they don't prematurely, start Garmadon and Lloyd's fighting, but he never actually jumps in and actually, helps out and fights anyone else. They just kind of side skip him. Hey, you still need to train your son and let him have fun battle experiences. If you don't let him have fun battle experiences, he's gonna goddamn die.
We should get working on vehicles that might help give us a fighting chance.
Oh, Lloyd's gonna become a little inventor? That's so sweet.
Remember, Garmadon doesn't know we're on the island. It is imperative that you stay out of sight.
Woo, these are your students. When has the last time they actually listened to your advice? Let me think. Oh, that's right, never.
Of course, Sensei! Don't worry! Have you ever noticed a veer from a plan, huh?
Yes, multiple times indeed.
Are you trying to get us caught?
Go!
Why, yes. Yes, they are.
Kozu, the mining. They've dug to new depths.
Wait, why are they mining for this stuff? Isn't there a pool of all this dark matter in those goddamn ponds?
They have lost many warriors down the mouth of eternal shadows.
What's with Ninjago writers in liking to put Garmadon with shadow things? The helmet shadows, the mountain shadows, making him into a shadow. Like, what's up with that?
We see that it is done.
Loving the throne room that you gave yourself, Garmadon.
Maybe dramatically thrown over a table or kicked over a house.
I like how Garmadon 100% assumes that it's 100% his fault, but because he knows that he's not truly evil, so he's like, shit, I'm not evil enough. I must be throwing off the balance.
I cannot see them, but I sense their presence.
How can you sense their presence? Is it actually the ninja's presence that he's sensing, or is he sensing, like, the life of good?
Look, this must be Garmadon's camp. No, you think? I thought it was a takeout restaurant.
Hey, Garmadon, I found the ninjas. You're doing a shitty job looking for them.
No, but look.
Hey, the Falcon's alive. Zane, please don't do anything stupid like trying to retrieve it.
Falcon? I thought it got shut down and was lost for good.
I like how they just assumed, like, oh, the Falcon got shot down and it was lost for good, but yet the bad guys could have easily picked it up and decided to take it to the camp. Also, why did the bad guys decide to take it to the camp? Was this supposed to be a trap for the ninjas?
If I were any of you, I'd do the same. I have to get my friend back.
Your friend is fine, Zane. Get it at a different time when the base isn't so crowded by indestructible warriors.
So, how did you meet him? Who, Sensei Wu?
Lloyd, please grow 2 brain cells and realizing that your mother is hitting on your uncle, please.
No, my father. You know, he wasn't always like the way he...
Hey, Miss Selko, if you weren't all starry eyes with Wu, you would actually remember what your son was asking you. That was not the question he was asking you. He was asking you, when did you meet Garmadon? Not how he acted towards you.
Years for his poisoned heart to turn him evil.
Actually, it was a lot longer than that, seeing that Garmadon is canonically 1,000 years old, or a lot older than that.
There was a time when I loved him very much.
Are we sure about that, Miss Soko? Because the moment he banishes himself in season 4, you go straight back to Wu. I don't think you ever did love him.
Now it all comes down to me fighting him.
Oh, don't give me that look, Masoko. You don't give a shit about your husband. Woo! I know I've been shitting on you for the last couple of seasons, but you do need to run a little bit faster. Hi, Lloyd. When did you get here? Also, did he just turn that stone warrior into stone? Is that one way to defeat them?
The ninja have located the temple. Knowing them, they have probably already found it by now.
Nope, but that's wishful thinking, Wu.
Guys, look! It matches up.
Hey, Jay did something useful. He actually found the Temple of Light. Good job, Jay. Zane, you idiot. This is why I told you to not get your goddamn stupid falcon.
No, we're here too. Yeah, and if we don't, we'll regret it for the rest of our lives. Come on, it's Zane.
See, this is why Cole's team leader when Lloyd's not around, because if it was up to Kai would just goddamn leave his teammates.
Excellent. This is...
Is that a thing of popcorn? How did you get a thing of popcorn on the Dark Island, Garmadon?
Yeah, we jumped into that hole! Next idea!
Wonderful idea, Jay. If you want to turn you and your entire ninjas goddamn evil. I actually want someone to write a what if they actually did jump in the hole and they actually turned evil. Like, that would actually be a really cool storyline.
Grab a plank! Ninjago!
Air-jitsu isn't supposed to happen in season 5. How are you guys doing semi-air jitsu?
Get them!
How? How are the ninjas skateboarding on goddamn trees? What are the trees made out of?
You were spotted? By 1, 2?
How about all of them?
I like how Sensei Wu was semi-hopeful that they weren't spotted by the entire army.
You do know how to steer this thing, don't you?
I mean, probably not, since it was just goddamn made.
I love my sis!
How the bloody hell did Nia make that? And where did she get the parts to make it? Did she tear off pieces of the Destiny's Bounty? Well, the Destiny's Bounty is not gonna get up anytime soon.
But where's the Temple of Light?
Are you sure you used the medallion right?
Hey, I have a smart idea. How about you guys just climb a little bit higher and you will most likely find the temple light. I like how they just stop at the easiest point and they're like, we don't see the temple. It must be the wrong spot. You guys haven't even reached the top of the peak of the mountain yet.
Guys, check this out. It's us.
Yes, it is. Also, why did the first Spinjitsu master scribble all this into the wall? What was the purpose of doing all this? Lloyd, look up. The bell's right above you. You have to strike the bell in order to gain your goddamn powers.
No one move!
Hello, Cole's voice actor coming out of Zane's mouth. Oh, this is super cool. Also, isn't there an easier way to get your elemental powers without it hitting all the crystals? Or do the crystals have some sort of importance according to the elemental powers?
Let him have it!
Now we get to fight!
Thank the Lord. They finally got rid of Lloyd's shitty outfit. Oh my god, I hated that outfit so much. And guess what? He actually gets to fight first time in his life. Oh, he's so completely goddamn screwed now. I like how all the ninjas for the elemental blades get cut according of their powers. And Cole just gets multicolored blade. Hello, Michael Jackson. It's nice seeing you in goddamn Ninjago for some weird reason. Oh, Lloyd gets an elemental dragon. He can just shoot out elemental dragons now? That's so nice.
When after all.
Every single time I see these two together, I just have a verge of throwing up. Stop it.
The ultimate weapon will be complete.
Why do you need a clock in order to start making your ultimate weapon?
Ninjago into your image.
Gamadon, please hurry up and realize that you're being gaslighted into doing this guy's work.
The last hope.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie, and I'm here with another Ninjago reaction video. Hey, do you like Ninjago? Well, here's a reaction video. Tell me if you like Ninjago, so I know that I'm not screaming at a goddamn screen all by myself, please.
The clock is only hours away from finishing its countdown.
Why does it take this clock so goddamn long to count down to the final battle?
I'm so sad.
I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that he has to goddamn face his son, but he really doesn't want to face his son, so how about you throw him in the goop of poorly and evil? Can't he just command his stone army to do that? Or will the stone army not do that because Gamadon has a goddamn helmet on his stupid little head?
I still have to battle my son.
Hey, Gamadon, that contradicts what you just said. You all said that you had to fight your son. Stop trying to deny it. I like how the ninjas stopped caring that they're supposed to be in hiding. They're like, oh cool, we have our powers on. Let's put on bathing suits and go cause mayhem.
Are you trying to reveal our hidden location?
Sorry, Master Wu. You idiotic students goddamn forgot that they're supposed to be in goddamn hiding.
Only Lloyd alone has the power to defeat Garmadon.
Then how about you let your nephew to goddamn help the ninjas once in a while when they're defeating the Stone Army? Honestly, I hate the season because they're just like, oh, Lloyd can't do anything because it might premature starting the final battle. Hey, he still needs to goddamn train and help harness his powers. You guys are making him a lot weaker, putting him in a goddamn timeout spot.
Every cog, every gear.
I love how Lloyd is still helping the goddamn inventor. Like, he has no reason to help the inventor. He could hang out with the other ninjas, but he decided to stay behind and, like, help the inventor for no apparent reason.
He's missing or out of place. The invention won't work.
Thank you, inventor, for telling us the most useless information known to planet.
You ninja. You each serve very important roles and are each key parts to a magnificent fighting force.
I think they all know this by now, Sensei Wu. I don't know why you have to go around and telling them that. They already know this information.
That is...
Cool! How goddamn fucking dare you? You almost killed Zane's bird. Are you happy now?
If we're all gears, what if I'm the gear that doesn't work?
You are gonna be the gear that doesn't work. Cause, like, yeah, they have trained you to fight, but no one has trained you to, like, actually fight. They just, like, mostly just, like, helped you just, like, train. That's it. Like, everyone's like, oh, your father doesn't want to hurt you. Your father doesn't want to do this. But yeah, we never know exactly. Like, if this prophecy was actually true and they did decide to, like, shoehorn the Overlord, we don't actually know what would actually happen to Garmadon once the final battle was near. Like, he could have turned into evil psychopath and tried to murder his son, and Lloyd would definitely goddamn die.
What if I don't do my part? What if I can't defeat my father?
Then Garmadon would rule Ninjago and turn it into its own image. But yeah, we never learn, like, what his own image is. He always just says, oh, I will turn Ninjago in my own image. And we're just like, okay, what will that look like, Garmadon?
Want to face your father, but there's no other choice.
But perhaps there is.
Oh, shut up, miss bitch. I know you didn't find that skull just randomly in your goddamn bag. And if you did, hey, you should have already read that skull and realized what it's saying, because half of these skulls aren't even prophecies. Half of them are just goddamn notes, miss bitch.
Go on, Misako. Don't let us interrupt you. How do we
How long have you guys been walking for? I feel like we've just, like, staring at the scene, and they just seem to be walking in place. I'm like, you guys should be closer to, like, everyone else than you actually are.
Stop the final battle.
There is nothing here that explains what would happen if the Helmet of Darkness is returned.
Nothing. It is absolutely shit nothing. Because the Overlord said it 1,000,000 times that no matter what, the clock cannot be stopped.
Interesting. Remove the helmet, the clock starts. Put it back, the clock stops.
Hey, Ninjago fans, I have a question. When they had this whole plot of, like, oh, if we get the helmet and put it on the clock, then the entire final battle will stop. Did you guys actually believe that? Or were you just like, but the Overlord said it wouldn't stop no matter what?
They're not that good.
I know, and that is why I am going to do it.
How are you planning to do that, Miss Hoko? Last I checked, you have no bad experiences besides Spinjitsu. I hope your husband smells the infidelity that's wreaking off in you. It just grabs his sword that he randomly summons from nowhere and cuts your goddamn head off.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. This mission isn't for you.
But I'm all powered up. I can help.
Let him help. If technically the clock is supposed to designate it, like when the final battle is, couldn't Lloyd just prematurely just jump in and stop the clock from happening, or the final battle actually happening? Like, Garmadon and his forces aren't ready for the final battle, so if Lloyd jumped in, then guess what? The ninjas have a lot easier time defeating Garmadon.
Quest to step up defenses.
Oh, the ninjas are completely screwed. Garmadon has a couple of new toys in his area.
What good is an ultimate weapon if I'm not around to use it?
He does have a good point, you know.
I feel you're hesitating as the hours count down to...
Overlord, you confuse the fuck out of me. You say you feel this conflict in Garmadon. We definitely know in later episodes that you possess Garmadon. Either possess him or throwing him in the goop. Do one of those two things so you have a better control of Garmadon.
Bada bing bong. Cheap ta.
I give the ninjas A+ acting, or A+ effort for acting.
Release her.
Yes, sir.
No, Garmadon, that's not what you do. You keep her tight and you throw her in a volcano. She's a whore. She's cheating on you. I can't wait for you to never figure that out or never mention it in this goddamn show. But please, I'm telling you, for the love of God, you are better off without this bitch.
Is he talking to us?
I think he wants us to get working.
Yeah, no doubt. You guys are quite shitty at pretending to be Stone Army soldiers.
You'd never want to see him harmed.
But it is foretold. It is our destiny.
I mean, yeah, it was foretold until Ninjago writers decided, hey, how about we not let Lloyd fight his father? How about we just make a random ass villain called Overlord and let him fight that? Like, I never understood the concept of the Overlord. Like, he's lame, he doesn't do anything. Like, why didn't you guys just allow Lloyd to fight his father? Like, you know, with the Mega Weapon, what if the Mega Weapon did something to Garmadon? What if while using the Mega Weapon, somehow, for some reason, it, like, split Garmadon's mentality? Like, Garmadon, like, had a split personality. Like, one side wants nothing to do, like, with Lloyd, wants to kill him, wants to destroy him, like, wants to rule over Ninjago, but the other side wants to protect Lloyd and, like, love and care for his family, and, like, the evil side of him just takes over his good side. Like, that could have been an interesting concept, but no, we got the stupid Overlord.
May look different, and evil may now course through my veins.
What do you mean evil now courses through your veins? You were bitten by the Great Devourer when you were like, what, 10? Evil's been coursing through your veins for a while, Garmadon.
I don't know about you, but that just looked like some sort of massive cannon.
Good job, Kai. And also, what do you mean that looks like a massive cannon with a goddamn question? It is a goddamn massive cannon, and it's something you definitely will have to goddamn destroy.
That guy seriously had it coming. Ninja!
Idiots! Why would you reveal yourself? You have like no clue or idea how the Stone Army goddamn works with each other. This could be just a daily basis of throwing each other off the cliff. You guys have no idea. Don't reveal yourselves.
Ah, nice one, Zane. Now you're cooking with gas. Or should I say, electricity.
Yay, a wonderful delight what I actually need to react to. Hearing shitty puns.
Bad. This is really bad.
Hey Cole, ninjas, before you leave, use Cole to destroy this goddamn weapon. It will help you in the future.
You got the helmet!
And you got spotted.
Cole game!
Yeah, well, Master Wu never taught them the art of stealth.
What's behind us?
Cut them down to size!
When did Garmadon build this? I do not remember this being one of the things that Garmadon ordered his minions to goddamn build for him. Design flaw number 1. I suggest you go fix that. Just imagine instead of like, you know, the sword hitting Jay, it just like slit through his entire body. Ninjas, I suggest you guys just all start running. You guys have no idea what you guys are messing with.
Whoa, it's Nia!
Hi, Nia. Where the hell did you come from and how did you know the ninjas were in goddamn danger? Nice see that Nia's the only useful one on this goddamn team.
Guys! How did you know we needed you?
Look up.
Quick question. How did the Falcon know that the ninjas are in danger? That's also another question that I had, because in other seasons, like, they always have to go send the Falcon to go find someone, tell them in danger. In this season, these 2 seasons, it seems like if the Falcon is sentient.
Lies have been put on! They will control the army!
No, they will not, because Miss Soko somehow misread that. The most simplest of things to ever read. Put the helmet on your stupid head, you control the army, but somehow she misread that.
Menacing. Is that really wise? If that helmet turns you evil, we're kicking you out.
Jay, don't take off the helmet. You can control the army, even though you guys don't know that yet. Well, that's not a good sign. Nia, you need to drive a lot faster now.
You won't get away from me again, Misako!
The most walking green flag of a goddamn man. I have nothing to say. Honestly, he's probably the most greenest flag man you could ever have. Or just right now, he's a bit evil. Sorry if I seem to be like, skipping a lot of scenes in this episode. Most of the time it's just chasing. All of it is kind of just them being chased. So, like, legit, I have really nothing to say besides screaming at the screen to, like, hurry up or go faster.
Let them go!
Hey, Lord, weren't you supposed to be in hiding? Aren't you prematuring the final battle, Lord? Your uncle would be so disappointed in you.
Holy cannoli! Lloyd and Garmadon in a face-off! Take the shot, Lloyd!
He's vulnerable!
Do not hesitate!
Jump out of your vehicles and help him! I like how these ninjas are like, oh, it must be Lloyd and Garmadon. They must only two be able to fight against each other. And none of the ninjas decide to, back him up. They could all easily back him up and help him out, but they decide, nah, we're not gonna do that. That's the prophecy's MO, not ours.
I'm sorry, Father.
Well, Garmadon's gonna die. Also, poor Garmadon. He looks so frail and weak. I have a question. Why does it take for Lloyd forever to, use his green energy blast?
Ow. This clock is a mechanical mess.
Well, let's see if this actually stops the final battle, even though we all know where this episode is going.
Everyone, look for the helmet's perch. It could be anywhere.
It's right in front of you if you bitches actually had eyeballs that actually walked.
Perhaps I found the perch!
What do I say for this entire whole little gag thing? This just keeps going on for a while, and I'm just just watching the episode in silence. So I may just be skipping a whole bunch until we realize what the true ending is gonna be. Took you guys long enough to find out where this stupid helmet went? Why did the clock stop? The Overlord said multiple times that no matter what, the final battle would still happen. So why did they animate and trick us into thinking, hey, the final battle has finally ended, even though it doesn't?
The horns of destruction! We were too late!
No, you guys were just completely, absolutely, 100% absolutely too wrong. Okay, this is super cool. Also, I have a question. So this light thing, it does something to the weapon and stuff, but I have no clue what it does because the weapon is made by the Stone Warrior. So what does this light thing do? Is this light thing the thing that helps the Stone Army pass to Ninjago? Is that what it does? Well, R.I.P. Nia. See you when you turn evil.
So that next time, you will not hesitate.
This is still such a fucked up episode. if you guys actually like sat down and actually watched it, because Lloyd is canonically 10, and then he was like aged up to be like 14 or 15. So like him at this age has to like fight his father, and he's not mentally like prepared for that at all.
5. Return of the Overlord.
Now, before we start the next episode, I must tell you all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know all the times that I post my goddamn videos or short edits. And also, leave a comment so I know you guys enjoyed my reaction stuff. Oh, this is so cool and also super eerie. I actually gonna enjoy this goddamn episode, because last episode, it was good, but it was so boring to react to and such a goddamn struggle. But I do know how this episode goes, so I know this is gonna be a goddamn good episode.
Final gift to you, Garmatron!
Are you sure about that, Overlord? Isn't your final gift to Garmadon, you know, goddamn possessing him? Nice. Sick. Honestly, I have no clue what to say about the vehicle designs, because I'm just like, oh, cool, new vehicle. If you guys want me to go into, like, my thoughts on the vehicles, I guess I could do that. But again, it's a lot like the fighting scenes. I have no clue how to react to them when I see them.
Red doesn't seem to be your color. I think it's time we try on a darker shade.
I thought Garmadon's powers was corruption or like dark matter or darkness something. Why does he keep like, you know, randomly summoning things out of thin air? Honestly, his powers need a definitely new revamp or a different name, because he does this like all the time.
I believe we found our first test subject.
Oh, if Nia turns evil, all the ninjas are completely screwed. The ninjas cannot survive without her.
But where's Nia? She's been taken by the Overlord.
I like how Dr. Julian has like somewhat connections between all the ninjas, even though he doesn't have to. Like the only connection that he needs to have is to Zane, because he built Zane, but he decided to like, you know, look out and question and take care of like somewhat all the ninjas for no apparent reason. Like it would have been so cool if they didn't kill Dr. Julian off in the next season. Like how would he deal with all the ninjas and all their goddamn problems?
All of Ninjago itself.
I don't know if I mentioned this or if I didn't, but yes, for some reason the animators decided to make Rue's mouth 3D, and it's fine, but for some weird reason, I don't like it. I don't know, it's just like, there's something off about it.
Cares about Ninjago? Nia was my, you know.
And she's my sister.
I like how Jay's like, fuck Ninjago, I just lost Nia, I would rather die. Hey Jay, your parents live in goddamn Ninjago. Do you not give a shit about them?
You must. It is written in the scrolls.
Reread them again. You'll find that important information has been misread by Miss Hoko in your entire family generation. Sorry, ninjas. Hate to break it to you, but you are definitely too late to stop them. How did you guys not see the humongous tide tracks in the dirt earlier? Are you guys all just goddamn blind?
Why? Wouldn't he try to use it on us?
Not on us. On Ninjago.
Yo, Ninjago civilians are gonna be evil? Let's go. Oh, when they get to Ninjago, like the evil Ninjago civilians are gonna like attack the ninjas when they get there?
He always wanted to turn our world into his own image. Now we know how it will be done.
No, you do not. You guys know he has a weapon, but has no clue what it does. You guys have no information that it actually turns people evil.
But if he starts turning things evil, the balance will shift and allow the Overlord to cross over into our world.
How do you guys know this knowledge? I feel like we skipped an episode and you guys just regained knowledge. I feel like, yeah, you guys have been on this island long enough to know that this darkness matter exists, but I don't remember a single time that you guys actually ran into this darkness matter. Only the ninjas ran into this matter once, well, a couple of times, but like I don't know where the conversation of this material would come into play.
I'll be back at the bounty, waiting for you to return in one piece.
Ah, I see what now finally killed you. It wasn't your old age. It was the goddamn Destiny's bounty.
But don't worry. A part of me will always be with you.
Be well.
Sho, I know he's going to die. You do not need to play the sad soundtrack in order to us to get the hint.
About how this might be our final fight together?
Oh no, Jay is aware that Ninjago is supposed to be ending at season 2. Jay, you're not supposed to know about this stuff.
Yeah, of course.
It's all...
Was that Zane's voice coming out of Kai's mouth, or was that just like an exhausted Kai and they just made him sound like that? I don't know.
And we had to fight him.
We should have just kicked his butt.
You had to destroy my treehouse.
This is cute. I really honestly have no notes.
No one does that to the Green Ninja.
How does Dog Matter make you learn Spinjitsu? Like, I know Nia is like secretly training behind all the boys' backs, and yeah, she probably would have the potential in order to do Spinjitsu because she knows exactly what she's doing. But again, she just like rarely knows how to do it, and then later on, she never does it again.
Dude, use our elemental powers on her? No! I don't want to hurt her! Jay.
I mean, you guys can use your elemental powers on Nia without hurting her. You guys do realize that, right? Poor Jay. You guys do not have a chance against Nia. Nia could wipe the floor with you guys. Was that a crackling sound? Did Nia just break Cole's bones?
This dream will now become reality!
Father, don't!
Lord, you're not helping your cause. Your whole father don't isn't gonna help him. He's still gonna be persuaded by the Overlord. Cause guess what? Garmadon has now a brain side of a goddamn peanut.
Warming up? You could have warned me it had to warm up!
How could I? 17, you were monologuing. 16.
You could have warned him beforehand, you know, while he was driving to the coast of your goddamn evil island. No, you just, you know, conveniently forgot about it.
Go!
11.
Why does Miss Hoko get allowed to have plot armor? She should not have plot armor. This makes no sense. This doesn't even work. This isn't even physics. Someone ban whoever gave Miss Hoko plot armor. Whoever in the writing room decided this was a good idea, it was not. Well, the ninjas are gonna have a difficult time destroying and defeating all of this. Hey, look, a trap door. Chin would be so proud of you, Garmadon.
I know where you're heading. Sorry, sis. This club just became...
So you guys' best idea to deal with Nia is to, you know, freeze her to death. I don't know, couldn't you guys use Cole's power and put her in a giant crate or something? She'll be fine, still evil, but she'll be fine.
Stop laughing now! This is my victory! What's happening?
You got tricked, Garmadon. You got tricked.
The metamorphosis has begun!
The Overlord possessing Garmadon's body, I have no words to describe it, but it's the most weirdest and creepiest thing.
Mr. Pupils!
Yo, hi Dareth. Also, why are Jay's parents at Dareth's dojo?
Everything has led to this.
Stupid boy! I've been planning this for thousands of years!
No, Overlord, you've been playing this for a goddamn hot minute. Like a hot minute, the writers decided to put you into the story instead of, you know, maybe giving Garmadon and Lord actual character development. Why can the Overlord goddamn fly in Garmadon's body? Can Garmadon do this as well, but he decides to not for some weird reason? Hey ninjas, I have a stupid dumb idea. Instead of, standing around and letting Lloyd do all this, how about you guys jump in and goddamn help him out for once in your guys' damn life?
No, I'm not! My father is still in you. He will fight with me!
I'm pretty sure your father's gone. I'm pretty sure the Overlord is a lot stronger than Garmadon. But I don't know. The Overlord needed to possess Garmadon this entire fighting scene instead of, just bambooing and possessing him from the beginning. Why did the Overlord wait so long to possess Garmadon?
Lloyd! Stay strong!
Oh, never mind. Garmadon's will of never harming his kid is definitely gonna beat the Overlord's will of controlling him.
Your father is gone.
I mean, not really, since you still possess his body. Garmadon is more like shut in a cage. You can't talk forever, like how Moore did with Lloyd.
Lloyd, my son!
Every bone in his body is goddamn broken. Lloyd, you definitely need to go to the hospital once you reach Ninjago City. Dr. Julian, buddy, do not give me another heart attack. You are never allowed to do that ever again. You hear me, dude? Wait, was that Nia? How did she get out of your little icicle thingy? Welp, Ninjago is doomed.
Did I win?
No.
Oh, poor Lloyd. He was like, I won that battle. I don't remember much. I definitely have a concussion and there's buzzing in my ears. I definitely need to go to the hospital for memory loss. Lloyd, please stop walking around with your injured leg. And also, how's your leg the only thing that's goddamn injured?
Also wanted us around to fight another day. We didn't lose the battle. Today, we just lost the fight.
Well, that was episode 11 and 12 of Ninjago, and then we have one more episode, and then we're done with
6. Rise of the Spinjitsu Master.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassidy, and today we're going to finally be reacting to the last episode of Season 2, the final battle, and then we're going to be on Season 3, so let's go! Where is everyone? I know the Overlord turned the entire town evil, but I would assume that more zombies would be roaming the streets. Well, that's cool, but also, why do you need electricity?
I told you they'd do it!
Hey, good job, Dareth and his children. You guys defeated Stone Warriors. Not even the ninjas could do that.
Oh, is it the ninja?
No, they're still trapped on their own little island. Dareth, buddy, pal, of all the times you can play hero, this is not one of the times.
I'll have until the count of 3 to leave here before I unleash the power of 1! Yeah! The dragon!
I like Dareth trying to help. He's like, oh, I see you, bad guy. I'm still in charge, and unlike everyone else who, ran away, he actually stood his ground.
2.5! 3!
A little bit overkill, don't you think, Overlord? I like how the Overlord was completely done with their shit. He's like, I will turn evil if it's the last thing I do. Hey, Overlord, I'm pretty sure these streets are vacant. You may have to, attack a different part of Ninjago. No one lives in this center of Ninjago. Are those rings? Also, why do you need wings? You can already fly.
Can I still fight?
I'm sorry. That leg will take weeks to heal.
Hey, Lloyd, I hate to break it to you. Even though this man has doctor in the name, I'm pretty sure he's not actual doctor. Unless he is, and then he somehow retired and then became a mechanic.
And we can't even get to the fight, much less get off this island. Ugh.
Build a boat, use the tornado creation, and use scraps of Destiny's bounty and build a goddamn boat. Even though I don't like the tornado creation. Hey, guess what? The tornado creation is useful for this one scene.
Wonder if I'll ever see Nia again. Perhaps it's best to think of our friends as we remember them in our hearts.
I like how Zane has completely given up all hope on Nia. He's like, yeah, Nia's evil. There's no way fixing her.
But I don't remember my father any other way.
What are you talking about, Lloyd? You have plenty of memories of when your father, still looked the way he was, but he was actually nice and caring for you and actually loved you. What are you talking about?
Sensei, I don't understand. The prophecy said the Green Ninja would defeat the Dark Lord.
Because the prophecy wasn't stating the Dark Lord was Garmadon. The prophecy was stating the Dark Lord was goddamn the Overlord.
You always know! You have a long white beard!
Just because he has a long white beard doesn't mean he's always wise, Jay.
There must be some message to learn. A lesson. A word of wisdom. Just a word?
Poor Kai. He's still hoping that there'll be a better tomorrow.
Took me in. Showed me the importance of being brave.
Lloyd, you're trying to heal that foot. I suggest you not, jump on your uninjured foot. You're gonna trip and fall and hurt yourself more. Also, cool speech. I'm just, telling you you're being an idiot.
First Spinjitsu master fought the Overlord, and his back was up against the wall, and he knew it was all over. Did he quit?
Yeah, he did. It was in the prophecy. Knowing that the first Spinjitsu master was gonna lose, he split the land in half. That's how he decided to quit.
No. He found a way to keep the fight going. He passed his elemental powers to us.
Yeah, he gave you his elemental power because he lost the battle. And I like how the first Spinjitsu master did nothing in order to, maybe make this a little bit easier. Yeah, he banished the Overlord to a remote island. And then for some reason, the Stone Army completely malfunctioned or stopped working for some reason. And you know what the first Spinjitsu master does? He locks them away underground. Hey, if the Stone Army is not working anymore, hey, how about you finish the final battle yourself? The Overlord has no minions on himself, but no, just trap him on an evil island so your son can, unlock him in the future.
We have to swim the sea to get off this island, then so be it.
Well, good luck with that. You guys are definitely gonna die from exhaustion. And also, too, Kai, you're afraid of water and cannot swim. Good luck with that.
The Temple of Light. I do not understand. We've already been here.
Yes, you did. But unfortunately, plot convenience.
Location. I've seen this before.
Of course you've seen it before. This is the same location you already sent them to. Miss Bitch needs a new pair of glasses. Honestly, she just legit opened the scroll and looked at a little bit more carefully in order to figure out what the stupid temple meant.
I think I found something. It's just like the map.
How did you guys not see this the first time and think, hey, that's weird, there's slots in the walls. Hey, let's figure out what we could do with these. But instead they're like, nah, let's just leave this until later time.
It is the fighting suit the first Spinjitsu master used when he battled the Overlord.
Why? This seems completely stupid. Like, the first Spinjitsu master had all the elemental master's powers. Why did he also need a mech to help him out?
If it worked for the first Spinjitsu master, perhaps it will work for the next Spinjitsu master.
No, it will not. It is a relic. It is old. If this somehow works, I say bullshit.
Whoa!
How? Just how?
I know that sound. It's our dragon!
Weren't the ninja's dragon supposed to, keep track of Ninjago? What's it doing flying all the way to the Dark Island? Why are the horns still activating? Wasn't the horns supposed to, finalize when the final battle was starting? Hey, the final battle has been starting for a while now. The horns can be turned off.
Is that thing?
Garmatron.
It's turned into a fortress.
Also, how and why did the Garmatron machine turn into a fortress? Is it because it had enough energy to, turn people evil that it was able to manifest into a goddamn fortress?
He's turned everyone evil.
Yeah, he has. So I suggest you stay far away from them, because I'm pretty sure the Overlord can control them. Or maybe not. Who knows?
The Overlord's changed into his original form. But
why is the Overlord's original form a dragon? Why are you guys all on the dragon? You guys do not have to be all on the dragon for Lloyd's plans to work. Hey, shouldn't some of you guys be on the ground so make the Overlord shoot multiple areas instead of shooting just one specific area?
The army is protecting its master. They will never let Lloyd get close.
Then
thank you for stating the obvious. What would this series do without you? You know, this machine thing is quite useful until you realize it's completely plot armor and you know it's completely useless.
He's been hit.
Again, the most useless machine. And also, what's the point of this machine? Because, like, legit, it took one hit and it's down. Now, most people would be like, oh, because it was hit by dark matter, that's why it was taken out. You can't, how? Like, how does only one hit take this thing down? I have to believe it's still super old. No matter, like, whatever Lloyd did to make it new, fancy, shiny, I like to believe the machine is still super, super old and ancient. So that's why only one blast was able to take the stupid machine down. Quick question. Did the Overlord also fuse with the Mega Weapon as well? Because the Overlord could not do the whole spitting out dark matter thing. So I have to believe he's somewhat fused with the Mega Weapon in order to do this power-up. Yeah, I suggest you hurry up and start climbing up that stupid mountain to, defeat the Overlord. Because without climbing up that stupid mountain, you still have to deal with Nia shooting at you, you have to deal with the Overlord shooting at you. So yeah, hurry up and do that.
I know we've always drawn a crowd, but this is ridiculous.
Hey, since the Green Ninja prophecy states that the Overlord is supposed to defeat the Green Ninja, hey, maybe put Lloyd in the middle so you guys are protecting him instead of, shoving him straight into the front lines. I know I've complained about you guys sidelining him, but you guys do need to sideline him for this particular part.
Key to the clock. What if that helmet is the reason Garmadon was able to control the Stone Army in the first place?
How on earth did you misread that? That was simple instructions. That wasn't even a fucking prophecy.
Ninja never quit!
No, ninjas do not quit, but yes, they can definitely die.
What happened?
They are...
Death is what happened. You guys can thank him by making him an honorable ninja today.
Ja! What do you command?
What's up, fellas? Looks like we all know who's in command now.
Yeah, there's finally the brown ninja. Let's go. All hail Dareth.
Where'd you get those? I want one.
You too, brown ninja. Today, you're one of us.
Yeah, let's go. This is the best decision ever.
We're hit! We have to land. This is as far as we can go.
But why though? You guys have been hit so many times in this episode. Why now does it have an effect?
Look out!
Cole's evil again? Well, Scales is not gonna have a blast with this.
From my calculations, with the distance remaining to the top, the odds are that only one of us is going to make it.
Well, to be fair, only one of you guys actually need to be up top, and that's Lloyd.
Together! No, there's only one Green Ninja. This is your fight.
That's what I've been saying. Well, good luck, Lloyd, with your injured leg. You stand no chance against the Overlord.
You don't even have a sword.
When was the last time the ninjas needed a sword to beat up a bad guy? They didn't even give Lloyd a sword. It was only the other 4 ninjas that got a stupid sword. Hey Lloyd, all of your limited training has taken you to this one day. Please do not die.
I am the ultimate Spinjitsu master.
I like for the other ninjas, they must go through some sort of arc to reach the full potential. Lloyd did nothing to lock his. Like, there was no flashback, there was no sentimental moment. He just, now has it.
Please be shadow.
Unless my light is bright enough.
Yes, Lloyd. Blind him with your brightness. Did the Overlord just eat Lloyd? Also, could this 100% kill Lloyd if this actually was the plan? Hey, good job, Lloyd. You finally defeated the Overlord. Good job. Also, I have nothing to say about this season battle. I'm just like, okay, I want to get on to season 3 for next week. I'm sort of done with season 2.
Nia! My sister, Nia!
Hey, look, Nia's alive. Thank the Lords, we all thought you were dead.
If the Overlord should ever decide to show his face again around here, we'll be ready.
Legit, the next season.
We will all miss your father.
Yeah, you all will miss his father, except for you! Oh god, no. Why is he alive? Why couldn't they just, killed off Garmadon? Now we have to deal with him and Misoko's relationship. I don't want this! Garmadon!
Well, and Venom is gone.
Garmadon, divorce your wife, divorce your wife, divorce your wife. Please, please, for the love of God, divorce your wife.
It's been quite a ride, fellas.
You think there will be others?
No. Garmadon, do not walk off with your wife and child. You can walk off with your child, not your wife. Lloyd, tell him the truth. Please, for the love of God. Well, guess what? We're finally done with season 2. Sorry if I didn't have much to say about the final battle. I was kind of just done with this season. Nothing happened. Like the first half, nothing happened. The second half, stupid Overlord. I was kind of done with the Overlord. I'm like, it should have just been Garmadon. And then season 3 could have just been like, oh, because Garmadon died or was purified, the Overlord was allowed to be resurrected by some way, but he's not on the stupid island. Maybe he was underground, the tidy of Ninjago. Anyway, next time you guys see me, it'll be goddamn season 3. Now, before y'all leave, I must tell you to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a goddamn comment if you love my reaction series, and have a goddamn good day.